and there was much rejoicing.
What?
And there was much rejoicing.
Doctor?
Doctor.
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 Doctor?
And doctor.
Come on! We're streaking! Come on!
And there was much rejoicing.
Warning. Some viewers may find the following stream smile-inducing. Viewer discretion is advised.
And there was much rejoicing.
Well, hello there. Good morning. At least it is for me. And it's Friday. How are we doing? Everybody having a good day so far? Everybody had a good day if you're in the later time zone? Tom showed up too. Tom, how are you? Good to see you. Now, I'm aware that we don't have the naked man on the starting scene. And we did have a couple of triple-digit streakers. We had Dark Muppeteer with almost 161 stream streaks. He has a brief check-in today. He has some errands to run, and I know he has some driving to do, so we might not see much of Darkness today. And then we had Smikes come in with an award-winning, quite delicious, almost 126 stream streak. And as we know, on this screen, if anybody shares a triple-digit watch streak, you normally see Mr. Nudity running around the supermarket, if you will. So I owe you a couple of those. So without further ado, because nobody likes to do, we'll do those. And Belint, welcome on in. I already took care of the posts. The sometimes, well, mostly always when it's you, inappropriate posts for social media from the Joy of X Redemption. So thank you, question mark, for that. All right, so we're going to have a couple of naked songs, and then we'll get things underway. So here we go. First one is for Dark Muppeteer.
And Saints. Boogie that, boogie that. Boogie that, boogie that. Oh, yes, they call him the street. Fastest thing on 2 feet. He's just as proud as he can be of his anatomy. He gon' give us a peek. Oh, yes, they call him the street. Like to show off his physique. If there's an audience to be found, he'll be streaking it round, inviting public critique.
All right, and it would seem rude also
What
not
does
to...
mean preganti? How do get preganti? Is that shrimp? Is shrimp pregant?
Yeah, so let's get the second naked man going.
And Saints. Boogie that, boogie that. Boogie that, boogie that. Oh, yes, they call him the street. Fastest thing on 2 feet. He's just as proud as he can be of his anatomy. He gon' give us a peek. Oh, yes, they call him the street. Like to show off his physique. If there's an audience to be found, he'll be streaking it round, inviting public critique.
There we go. All the nudity, unless anybody else swings by and drops a triple-digit streak in chat. I think we're done with the nudity for the day. So good to see everybody. I hope you're doing well. We had an impromptu, relatively short stream last night where I told everybody about my new monitor. Well, new to me, my pawn shop monitor, which I got. So that's still holding firm, as they say. So we'll see how that goes. The grand total of $30. So I don't know if anybody's aware, but there is a new promotion. Started yesterday, and we had Octavius come into chat and threw a gifty, and it was Octavius anyway. I say that, and now it's probably Dark Muppeteer or something. I like to give credit where it's due. So let me scroll back and just make sure. Okay, I think it was Dark Muppeteer gifted Amat, and then Octavius gifted Bit Error Streams. And it was when Dark Muppeteer gifted Amat, then he noticed that he had a new badge. And it's a new badge that I discovered yesterday before the stream. And there are a number of badges, depending on what you do and when you do it, that you can acquire. So this is my new monitor. This is the new promotion. It's a collab between Twitch and Audible, which I guess Is it really a collab if both companies are owned by Amazon? I guess it still is. But anyway, Audible, if you don't know, is the ebook people. One of them is white boxer shorts with red polka dots. It is, yes. Called something boy, but we're going to get to that. The badges are a bit further down, but there we go. If you like listening to audiobooks, podcasts, all that good stuff, if you like an assault on your ears, as it were, you can get a subscription for 2 months. Audible Premium for free. When you sub, it supports your favorite streamer and can even get you listening to your new favorite audiobook. From yesterday until the 27th, so a couple of weeks, new Audible listeners who purchase one new or gift sub will get 2 months of Audible Premium on us. So basically, if you're not a subscriber to this channel currently and you subscribe, or whether you're a subscriber to this channel or not, and you gift sub somebody else, then what happens is they send you a code. You'll get a new custom badge and you'll get a code. And you can redeem the code for 2 months of Audible Premium. So I'm guessing there's like regular Audible. There's probably different tiers. It's like when they did the Duolingo. Do you remember that? Free Duolingo for a while. And that was the premium tier of that. And that's just the beginning, in case you thought, okay, well, that's the end then. Exclusive Audible Dungeon Crawler Carl Chat badges. Easy for me to say. Purchase one new or gift sub to get the enchanted big boy boxers in the middle here. This is what Dark Puppeteer got yesterday. Big boy boxer. Why have we got all the Nelsons today? And sub to a second streamer. So not another sub in the same stream, but a second streamer. So if you go and gift a sub in one stream, and then go and gift a sub in another stream, you can get the Princess Donut Pink and Princess Donut Brown badges. These are the two. So if you want all the kitters and the boxers, you gift sub in one channel and then gift sub in a second channel. Actually, gift sub or sub in one channel. Yeah. Anyway, this is the drill. This is what you need to do if you want these badges. Exclusive to this offer, so basically you'll keep them forever, the badges, but you can only earn them for the next 2 weeks. So buy new subs today before they're gone. Yeah, and we did see Dark Puppeteer in here earlier. We scroll back. I scroll back. Is he showing off the badges? I scroll back far enough. There he is. Yes. So if you scroll back up until 14 minutes ago, and see Dark Puppeteer's message where he said, brief check-in and no ears, but have some necky. On there, you'll actually see he has the enchanted big boy boxes. Yeah. Game, audiobook, pairings. Audible's massive library has great content to listen to while you game. Whether you're a cozy gamer, love horror, or you're an RPG fanatic, Audible has a listen for you. Yeah, not just me. For you too. That choice of badges is a real shocker. I don't really know how they decided what they were going to do for the badges. I mean, Princess Donut, is Princess Donut a character that I'm unfamiliar with? Or was it just made up for this promotion? I don't know. And why boxer shorts? Why boxer shorts with love hearts? Clearly a very close tie-in there to audio books. I don't know. TwitchCon 2026 is a tacker. That's true. That's true, yeah. Yeah, for people that have already bought their TwitchCon tickets, you actually get... And speaking of big boys, welcome in Dukasoft. How are you doing? Good to see you. Why not boxer shorts? I mean, by that logic, why not anything? I mean, I just figured they might, you know... Like when we had the James Bondathon week, we had custom badges with guns on. When I had the 4-year affiliate-versary week, we had a custom badge with a number 4 on it, because at least some tenuous tie-in, some link, however weak, would be nice. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm missing something. Why not anything indeed? I like Audible for truck driving. I've listened to the first 15 Warhammer books in the Horus Heresy, as you were wondering. So in my last job, I used to have a 65 mile, so 65-minute commute. And I used to listen to quite a lot of podcasts on Spotify, I believe. Had I had this option of listening to audiobooks, especially for free for a couple of months, I would probably have taken it up. And I was actually...
Stay a while and listen.
Let's get together and feel alright.
Blue, that was very generous. Thank you very much for throwing a gifty in Tom's face. So that should actually now... Actually... Hello! Thank you, Dukesoft, for reminding me to close out the prediction. And based on what it says here, purchase one new or gift sub to get the enchanted Big Boy Boxers badge. Now Flu should have access to that badge. Oh, I'm sorry, Dukesoft. So if it doesn't show automatically...
And there was much rejoicing.
I see it already. I see it on Flu's name. Yeah, we have the subscriber badge, the game cartridge. We have the predicted Blue 2 badge for your prediction in today's shirt guessing. And then Flu's enchanted Big Boy Boxers. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Flu. You have now got that badge forever and a day. Yeah. So step one of this for Flu, got the Big Boy Boxers badge. So now if Flu goes into another stream and subs to a second streamer, now it says sub to a second streamer. It's not clear whether that can be another gift or you actually have to sub. Oh my goodness, you've got Princess Donut Pink as well. What? What? How? All right. Already did it. Look at you, Flo. I'm so proud. You know what? It's nice when you show off these promotions. And this morning we're going to see if there's anything we can do to make it a bit more flamboyant, a bit more cheer-worthy when these things happen. But yeah, just came in and like, here you go with the brown. Whoa, look at Flu has all the things. So officially the promotion only started yesterday. Flu is like, 3 badges. What have I got to do? Ding, ding, ding. Checks all the boxes. There you go. Got all the badges. GG's, Flu. And thanks again for that gifty to Tom. Now, only Tom will tell and use my emotes, including the animated ones, in other people's channels. Yeah. Lots of emotes available. But no brown box. I mean, we don't know that, do we, Dukesoft? On a 2D sprite, how do we know what's inside or at the back of these enchanted Big Boy Boxers? I mean, yeah. There we go. Skidamarinky-dinky-dink, skidamarinky-doo. All right. So these badges are exclusive to this offer, so buy new subs today before they're gone, while stocks last. Okie dokie, pig and a pokey. They were, but not saying it, not reading out all the messages, I'm learning. All right, so here's some examples. While you're playing Animal Crossing, you could listen to Tales from the Territory. While you're playing Until Dawn, you could listen to The Unknown. There's your game tie-in if you needed one. So I don't read. I should qualify that. I don't read many books. I can read, obviously. Dukesoft, thank you for the gigantified sniffer. That's a little creepy, but thank you. Yeah, I don't read many books, not because I can't read, but because I don't really have book reading time. There always seems to be something that comes up that I'm doing. So it has occurred to me recently that maybe audiobooks are the way to go. I do have some audiobooks in my library. I'm not a member of, or a paid member of Audible. But maybe it's time. With your 2-month Audible premium trial, which is what Flu gets now, And I believe the way they tell you is you get it in your Twitch notifications, and it says, here you go, here's the code, and it gives you a code to redeem on Audible. 1 credit per month redeemable for any audiobook. So there's no small print. And their entire collection, yours to keep even when the trial ends. So basically, you're just getting a free ebook. 2 of them, because it's a 2-month trial. Unlimited access to thousands of audiobooks, podcasts, and Audible originals. I have tried and just can't even force myself to focus on more than a page or 2 at a time. It's awful. I used to be an avid reader. Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to say without having read the same book twice, whether it's actually the book that causes that flow, or if it is in fact, they say as you get older, your tastes change, certain things change. Maybe it's like a focus thing. Maybe your attention span changes. I don't know. I don't know what it is. But yeah, I used to sit down and quite happily, blow through a Stephen King or 2. Yeah, but these days I struggle. I bought Fairy Tale. Anybody's familiar with that? Well, Mrs. gave me as a gift, bought me Fairy Tale, the hardback version of one of Stephen King's latest books. Everybody was saying, "Oh, it's old Stephen King. It's good stuff like he used to write. You should really read it. It's really good." And I started reading it, and I did get into it. And for the first half of the book, I was like, you know what? They're not wrong. This is classic Stephen King. This is great stuff. I'm really getting into this. And then it's almost like he got halfway through, and he's like, what do I do now? Where should I take this? And basically, it read like he handed it to somebody else. And then somebody else is like, well, you've given me half a book. And he's like, yeah, just finish it. We'll ship it. It'll be fine. And the second half of the book, I just didn't like it. It lost me. So it's a shame. But yeah, it did take me a while to get through that book. I would read. Sometimes I wouldn't even read like a whole chapter in one sitting. I'd read a couple of pages like Flu said. And I'm like, all right, yeah, I'm good. I'll put the bookmark in. I'll get back to it. And that's not really the way to create the immersiveness that some of these stories need. Yeah. So, if you're ready to curl up with a good audiobook, next time you're gaming, crafting, or just doing dishes. See? I mean, you can have earbuds in like this where you're washing your plates and cups and listen to stuff then. Sub to a new streamer now to redeem. All right, so how do we do it? Once we've been the generous benefactor of a sub to either yourself or to somebody else. For those new to Audible, after you purchase a new Twitch sub, an Audible Premium trial code is sent to your Twitch notifications inbox and will also be available on the Drops and Rewards inventory page. I don't know if you remember The Talisman by Stephen King, but I read it cover to cover one weekend when I was 10. I can barely sit through an AI summary of a news article anymore. I know the title. I don't know anything beyond that. I have heard of it. And obviously Stephen King has written hundreds of books, if not thousands. And also not just as himself, but he also has an alias of Richard Bachman, I think that was it. Yeah, so there's more books of his that I haven't read than I have. But I used to read a lot of his old stuff, like Misery, Christine. I never did read It, but like Carrie, Shining. And then I got onto like Rose Madder, and I'm like, what is this? And then Gerald's Game, and I'm like, this is terrible. What is happening right now? And so I kind of I did lose interest somewhat in him as an author, which is a shame because I have a very limited number of authors that I'm interested in reading. So when they said about, hey, fairy tales, old Stephen King come back, I'm like, yes, let's do it. And they're like, Talisman was like 700 to 800 pages, pretty heft for a 10-year-old. That is pretty heft for any year-old. I don't know how the size of that compares to It. But I remember when I saw the paperback of It.
Hey, does anybody want coffee?
It was like this, and I'm like, how does anybody read through that whole thing? It's crazy. It's like War and Peace. 646 pages, but it felt enormous. Anyway, I will hush up. The coffee is hit and I'm in overdrive chatty mode. Flo, chatty is what we want. Chatty is good. Please be chatty. And look, as soon as you say that, bar chatty joins the chat. Easy, one page after the other. That's it. It's like when people say, well, how difficult is it to walk? You just put one foot in front of the other. Unless you've had a tipple or two, and then it becomes a little bit more difficult. How are you doing, Chat Daki? Welcome in. Good to see you. I'm just talking about this new offer. I don't know if you are aware of this, buddy, but basically from... Let me close this thing out. Yeah, basically from the 13th, so yesterday, for 2 weeks, if anybody subs in a channel, they get some big boy boxes, they get this badge, and they get a code for 2 months of Audible Premium for free. And then if you go sub to somebody else as a new subscriber, you can get the Princess Donut Pink and Princess Donut Brown. Yeah, these nuts brown. And we were just checking it out. Beyond sweaty. How are you boys doing, buddy? I try not to cough up a lung. All right, give me a second. Alrighty, so that's the deal. That's what you need to do. That's what Flu has done. If you look very carefully, you can see Flu in chat is...
Ribbit.
Flu has big boy boxes right there. So, yeah, if you want to sport some big boy boxes in chat, then not necessarily this channel, but any channel on Twitch, if you're not already a sub to, and you go drop them a sub, as a new sub, then you get it. Which is a bit sad for recurring subscribers. I get that it's to encourage people to do more subs, but you know, I've been subscribing to Berlint for many a moon now, but apparently it has to be a brand new sub. I'm not saying if I have boxes or not. You're such a tease, Bardi. Such a tease. I predict that Bardi is actually wearing a thong today. Yeah, that would be my guess. All right, so speaking of predict, let's close out the prediction. Am I wearing a Mario shirt today? Is it a coding-related shirt? Does it have something to do with SpongeBob? Or is it, in fact, something else? And the correct answer, as shown by Dukasoft earlier, by using the BitShirty redemption, is it is, in fact, something else. Yeah, it is a Studio Ghibli shirt today. So let's go ahead and choose the outcome. 26% of people in the predict got it right. So it's not Mario, it's not coding, it's not SpongeBob, it is something else. There we go. GG's if you got the points. The real question is, whose thong? I mean, I don't know. And as you're putting it on, if you put both legs down one side of it, say the right-hand side, do two rights make a thong? Sorry, that's terrible. Rewind, scratch that. Moving on. Okay, so, Buddy, what kind of day are you having? Are you having an absolutely delicious Friday? Have you finished work for the weekend? You got a nice long weekend now? Do some chilling and some illing? Possibly? So what I thought we might do today before we do anything else, and it might be a slightly shorter stream today based on things happening. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But I thought the first thing we might be able to do is see if there's anything we can create based around this promotion. Because you know how it is. When we had the Duolingo promotion going on, that you got, I think it was 2 or 3 months of Duolingo Premium for free. We created a little animation, it came up the top here, and it was a good way of showing off to people that there was a current promotion going on. Now, when you joined the stream today, you might have seen at the top of chat that they told you about this promotion. Because when I was in a chat yesterday, I did notice that it told me that it was going on. So what I actually saw was when I joined the chat, and I think it was maybe Shark Geeks chat, it said sub for 2 months Audible, and it had a little bit of blurb at the top. So I don't know if everybody else got that, if they've seen that. That's how people knew about it. The top of chat is Dukasoft. I mean, top of everybody's love list maybe is Dukasoft. Just saying. Alrighty, so the bottom of chat is everyone else. So, some people like it at the
One heart, let's get together and feel alright.
Dukasoft.
Get hyped for lawless play.
Don't do it, buddy. Don't do it. Lawless Play. There we go. A name I can actually pronounce without having to sidestep and dance around it. Alrighty, let me see. I'm going to get out of this one. So, one thing you might not know about Dukasoft, okay, is Dukasoft is a big fan of roosters. Yeah. So much so that he's thinking about changing his name. Yeah. I won't tell you what to because that will be a spoiler. But when Dukasoft bought his farm, okay, he wanted to obviously have animals on the farm, as you do. So he bought some cows and he bought some sheep. And he thought, you know what, since I'm such a big lover of roosters, okay, I'm going to go and buy some roosters. So he went to the sale barn. He went where they sell cattle and stuff, okay? And he said, okay, I just need me some roosters. And the guy said, well, that's too generic. I can't just sell you any old rooster because you might end up with a short one. You might end up with a long rooster. I need to know exactly what you need. And so Dukasoft, I mean, regrettably now, when he realized what he actually said, was, excuse me, Mr. Farmer, I would like a nice long cock. Not a short rooster, okay, not a tiny one that's going to be worthy of the new farm that I've bought. So thank you, Dukasoft, for that gift to somebody with a similar name. I appreciate it very much. Yeah. Shark Geek, how you doing? Welcome on it. We're just talking about you. I was saying that when I joined your stream, I had the little blurb at the top that said about subbing to get 2 months of Audible. And that's the promo that we're talking about at the moment. Yeah. So for the next couple of weeks, 13th to the 27th, anybody that purchases a new sub for themselves, not a recurring sub, a new sub to any channel, not just this one, will get 2 months of Audible Premium, get a code in your Twitch notifications. And then once you've done that, you'll also get these enchanted
Get
big boy...
hyped for cum bubble blower.
You'll get this badge, enchanted big boy boxes. And then once you've subbed in a channel, if you go to another channel, or once you've subbed in a channel or gift sub to somebody, and then go to a different channel and get a sub, you can get these other two Princess Donut badges. Yeah. Yeah. Should I really give people access to the Who Subs command? So anyway, totally not distracted, staying on point, no derailing at all. Yeah, here you go.
Get hyped for Marrowmarsh.
Marrowmarsh. There we go. Is Marrowmarsh still subscribed? I haven't seen Marrowmarsh in a hot minute. It's supposed to just pull current subscribers. Wait, what? I'm not sure. I guess the only way to tell is if I do a /user. Marrowmarsh. Yeah, still subbed. Guess they just leave it recurring, which is nice. Hey, it's good to know my Who Subs is actually working, even though potentially it might pull in pull in some inappropriate names sometimes. Wincing, happy Wednesday +2. Quick, let's change the subject. How are you doing, Wincing? Welcome in. Good to see you. See, Wincing is actually sporting a custom badge there from our Bondathon week, the Golden Gun badge, which means Wincing was a generous benefactor and threw 5 gift subs in my face during that week. Yeah, Golden Gun Carrier. So, Wincing, if you're a lover of custom badges, look, these are some of the newest badges you can acquire. Yep. The next 2 weeks, it's an option. I see, completely ignores my silver gun. I figured we probably talked about enough about people's weapons this morning, Hardy, but you know how much I do love your silver gun, so thank you very much. Silver gun badge, of course, 2+ hours watch time during that week. So yeah, what I was thinking is this morning, if you remember, I found an animation when they had the Duolingo promotion, and we had a little animation over my head. We had a command called Duolingo. So I'm thinking, if I have underpants. Wincing already has big boy boxers. Who knew? I mean, we all know now, we can see them, but thank you, Wincing. Good to see. Yeah, so I thought maybe we can create an audible command, and then we can put it in the title of the stream, and then people can do it, and then it can maybe put something on screen. Ribbit. On screen with ribbits. No, not with ribbits. With details about the promotion. So what I'm thinking is, maybe, first of all, who requested this song? Bardi, of course it was Bardi. Yeah, how are your AC/DC big balls going, Bardi? Is that going to be the new expression? All right, so what I'm thinking is if we go to the tubes.
Get hype for underscore soaked underscore ghost.
So if we go to YouTube and we search for Audible, and maybe there's the problem is...
Get hype for flog.
There we go. Da 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 da. Are you feeling lucky, punk? Audible is kind of a very generic word, isn't it? So trying to find something from Audible that is already green screened might be a challenge. I don't know. Audible is broken. No, we don't want that. We're promoting them. 4 reasons why I'm cancelling. No. We just want good stuff for Audible. We're not going to get people interested if... Oh my goodness. The Audible situation. Audible. What about if we search for Amazon Audible? Amazon HD green screen intro. Amazon.
Ribbit. Ribbit.
I mean, we kind of need this kind of thing, but for Audible rather than just Amazon. Let's get some shout outs going anyway. With no context whatsoever, I'm just shouting out people I think you should follow. Okay, so let's start with the shark expert himself.
Uncle Ryan TV wants me to put on the shark head, so that is precisely what I'm going to do. Excuse me.
Basically, what you're trying to say is that you can't control it.
I'm not trying to say that. The whole bloody ship is.
It's the wild colour scheme that freaks me. I mean, when you try and operate one of these weird black controls which are labelled in black on a black background, a small black light lights up black to let you know you've done it. What is this? Some kind of intergalactic hyper...
Maybe. Yeah, all the clips. There you go.
Eight bees can kill you, but if you add one more bee, you are safe. Because it's B9.
I was there for that one.
I'm stealing that one, Hogan. How you doing?
Wait. Oh, okay, never mind. I was like, wait, why is there a Prime logo at the bottom of Barty's clip? That's not the bottom of Barty's clip.
Stealing that one.
That's in my stream.
Ah. That is brilliant.
He's stealing jokes.
Existent.
Pretty sure we won't see the entry burn for the first stage. Biznor, welcome in! Why does it look like 80 is flying sideways? It's because it makes a turn there, and it spreads the. Actually, look at the bottom. Wait, we can? Is that what you're saying? I don't think. Go on.
Pew pew! Pew pew pew! I remember that game.
Nice one, Tanker.
Pew pew!
Tango Schmorf.
Oh, Etch-a-Sketch! Know who that is? It's the legendary Etch-a-Sketch wizard himself. Tatum!
Yeah. I hope not.
It looks sketchy. I mean, you're not wrong.
A little shake.
It is definitely sketchy.
If I turn it upside down, it's GG's.
How's your day going, Sharky? You having a good one? So I'm just looking for, if we can't find something green screen, then maybe just an animation I can play. What about Amazon Audible commercial?
Coral's not here. In that case, come to me, succubus.
Come
It's one of my favourite Turgis clips.
I mean, you're referring to my birth. I didn't.
Always a good. Oh,
I can't
Sharky.
take credit for that.
Too kind,
I
my
think that
good
might have more
sir.
to do with my parents. And when they, did the deed. Scorpio, I am. I bet when you realize I was Scorpio, like, you know what? The fact that this guy is trouble makes
And look,
perfect
Captain
sense.
Crab's raid.
You're like, yeah, that makes sense. Bears a Scorpio. I get it. Yeah, I know. We're known for welcome in raiders. Captain Krabs with another raid. You are too kind to me, sir. Actually, I could see it. How are we doing, Captain Krabs?
June the 9th.
Shout out to Captain Krabs.
What color is
The
your
Smikes.
sloth? Blue, please. Like my nuts.
Oh yeah, Smikes has
course,
tech issues at the moment. His Mac Mini died.
We'd be talking about a load of 1,248,000 bells. Are you interested?
It's Animal Crossing, I know that.
Now,
I recognise that. Look.
It is a major purchase that requires careful consideration.
Tom,
Thank you
did
for
you
being
know
so kind.
you can get an Animal Crossing Monopoly
Oh
game?
my god! I just had to see the number.
Did you know that?
Yeah. Wow.
There's an Animal Crossing
1
edition.
million. Yeah.
I know it seems like they're doing a Monopoly game for everything. Yeah. And I found the game in Goodwill. Actually, I might have a treat for you.
Ribbit.
Hang on, Tom.
Ribbit, ribbit.
Get hyped for Priest Milk Bestman.
You ain't getting it from us. Let's go. Boys and girls, that's how we take out the Demon King.
All right, are you ready?
Such a badass fight.
Are you ready for this, Tom? I've got a treat for you. Something to show you. So when I go to Goodwill, I'm always on the lookout for video game related things, as you may or may not know. When I go to yard sales, I like to look for stuff like this $40 Sonic watch that I got for 50 cents. That kind of thing. So when I see Monopoly that is themed around certain things, I always turn the box over All right, and I see if there's any actual characters in there, because I will buy a game, especially if it's Monopoly, just for the characters. Now, I don't want characters if they're just like pewter or whatever the silver stuff is that the old ones are made of. I don't want that. And if you buy like the Fortnite version of Monopoly, I think that's what it comes with. But if you happen to buy the Animal Crossing Monopoly, right, and then just throw all the rest of the stuff away, you get the characters. Look, Tom, look at these characters. Look. Money can't buy these characters. I mean, they probably can, but money can't buy these characters. So there's two of them. All right. Here's the other two. And then I went to an estate sale. I'm actually doing it in reverse order. I bought the Monopoly set second. First, I went to an estate sale and I found this. Look, Tom. Tom, look. Look at that. It's an Animal Crossing lamp with the Animal Crossing logo on the base. Look, and a little present hanging from the doodad. Look.
Now it's pushed. Thanks, buddy. I'm just trying to show off my bits.
Okay, so yeah, I got this lamp. All right, and then I got these characters. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue the characters.
For ketchup admirer.
My goodness, thank you for the 8 biddies, buddy. I'm going to glue the characters to the base, so it'll be an even more Animal Crossing type lamp type stuff. Yeah, I'm always looking for things to go in this room, since this is the streaming room with all the video game stuff in. I'm still working on getting my uplighter working. Echo, turn on uplighter. So, you know, I've got like the Sonic the Hedgehog banner here, and you can't see, but there's very tiny Sonic characters along the top of it. Irish John Games signed poster here. Yeah. So everything in this game is going to be video game related. We've got Golden Axe artwork here. So, yeah. I Love Lamp. What was that show? I Love Lucy. Yeah, I'm glad you like the lamp. It came with a very weird Fergus, since you love the lamp. I don't know if this is the original bulb. I'm thinking probably not. But in it, look, it's a tiny blue bulb. I don't really know why. But yeah, I might have to replace the bulb in it. But that was actually, I went to an estate sale and I saw the lamp and I'm like, what's this lamp?
Really good.
And I looked at the price of it, and I don't think they're cheap. Animal Crossing lamp. I mean, the official one, I guess $18 maybe. No, it's it's this one here. $40 on eBay. So this is the official one by Paladon. It has the present hanging like mine does from the doodad. Yeah, $40 retail, $20 on the IGN store, and I got it for next to nothing at a yard sale. Yeah. Oh my goodness. How you doing, X? Welcome in. It is, in fact, me. I feel like I have to show up since it's my stream. So more often than not, when you do come here into this channel, you will find me. It's been a while since I've been here. It has been a while. How have you been? What have you been up to? Spill the tea. Tell us all the good things, if you wouldn't mind. I mean, if you wanted to know, if you were curious, just how long it has been since X was here, it was back on May 14th. So almost 3 months to the day. Yeah, it's crazy. All right, so let's get the music back playing again. So, yeah, and then Animal Crossing, Monopoly.
Stay a while and listen.
So, Hasbro, Monopoly, Animal Crossing.
Get hyped for Metal Opera Guy.
So this is the one. Here we go. And look, these are the characters I was just showing you. These 4 characters down here. Lurk for such. Thank you for the lurking, Paddy. I appreciate it. Who subs? I see what you're going to be doing now for the rest of the stream, Dicksoft. You've already hit me a couple of times with inappropriate subscriber names, but thank you. Very good. Finished my electrical engineering degree.
We're streaking! Come on!
Oh my goodness. An almost 4-stream streak there, Turgus. Thank you. Get those cogs. Chomp on those channel points. All right, I think we need to get some hype up in here because I see that X finished.
Stay a while and listen.
Electrical engineering degree, landed a job, and bought 2 new watches. Oh my goodness, I guess when you've got 2 wrists, why just buy 1 watch? Why settle for that? Yeah. Tell me how difficult the degree was, X, whether you sailed through it, whether it was a bit of a struggle bus. And then tell me about your watches, please, if you wouldn't mind. But we need some hype up in here for X. All right, so let's find out. I didn't realize that Turgus was actually referring to a famous quote, so we're going to have a look here. Turgus said, "I love lamp." So it's from Anchorman, which I haven't seen, which was probably why I didn't recognize the quote. But let's have a listen. See, now I don't know. Did Turgus really love the lamp, or was he just saying it because he saw it? That's the question, isn't it? Yeah, we may never know. Is the honest answer to that. All right, so thank you for the alert, Tom. Appreciate it. Hope all the talk of Animal Crossing didn't drive you away. I hope now you're lurking because you've gone off to try and find an Animal Crossing lamp or Monopoly set or both somewhere local vicinity. Watch this non-Rickroll video. So when you say non-Rickroll video, is the first thing I'm going to think is that possibly, potentially, maybe it is a Rickroll video? That was the one we just watched, wasn't it? I love lamp. Okay. All right. Saw that. Okay. Double time. All the hype. Mr. Gamey, chat, hello. Junicorn Jenny. Woo woo. Let's get a shout out for Jenny. Unity game developer. Friend of the channel. The BRB clips are always the best.
All that cock. You can't stop me.
That was quite the clip there, Jenny. That was delicious. How am I today? I'm all right. I'm doing okay. I'm hyped up on caffeine at the moment. I only have my backup coffee left, which it's a double-edged sword. It's like, oh, I'm sorry, you have to drink the backup coffee, but then it's better than having no coffee, right? So there is that. So yeah. Turgus loves redeeming expired codes. I heard that, Octavius. How are you doing, my friend? I heard that in Balint's stream. I'm like, Balint's giving away these keys, and then Turgus redeemed it and got the game, and then just so he could get another copy, he said, "Oh, the code doesn't work. You're gonna have to get me another code." I see his game. I see what he's up to. Yep. Octavius' didn't work either. I mean, as Balint said, even though it's not his fault, it's a little bit embarrassing when you have a channel or you have a stream where you're giving out game codes and then people are like, yeah, it doesn't actually work, especially when the codes come direct from the company. It's not great. So what does it say, either of you, when you try to use the code? Does it say it's expired? Does it say somebody's already used it? Does it say it's invalid? What message were you getting? I was spamming it. Oh man, so tough. My last subjects I completed were all about control systems and user requirements, which isn't my strong suit, having to design those things. It's in the past now, though. Yeah, I didn't mean to trigger you. I mean, GG's on getting that. That's a fantastic achievement and something that nobody can actually take away from you now. So that's yours for life. I'm sure it will stand you in good stead. Bought a Tissot. Oh, I haven't heard Tissot in ages, decades probably. I used to have a Tissot myself. Tissot PRX Ice Blue and a Rolex. Oh my goodness. Tell me that X is rolling in money. Now they've got their degree and a job without telling me they're rolling in money. Oh, these two watches. Yeah, it's a Tissot and a Rolex. It's fine. Yeah, no big deal. See, X is like, I don't want to go back to that channel until I'm a big baller. Okay, now, go now. Now is the time. Sorry, I'm a little bit hyped up on caffeine today. So my backup coffee is very strong. I don't usually drink strong coffee. If it's a light roast, a medium roast, or a dark roast, that's the order I like my coffee in. All right. So, well, actually, probably medium before light. But anyway, I don't usually do dark roast. And this is coffee that I was given, and it's dark roast, and it's a little bit chewy. I'm not going to lie. But, you know, for free. So why wouldn't you? I'll show you the screenshot. Oh, Fergus sliding into my DMs, and it didn't even tickle. All right, redeem your code or gift card.
Hey, does anybody want coffee?
This code has already been redeemed. Oopsie.
Next page. You guys can't see it, but I'm shaking my ass.
Oh my!
Fucking soaked. I was so wet.
Oh my goodness! Shaking your tushy and you are soaking wet. Oh my goodness, Freshie, what have you been doing? What are you up to? Tell me. Let's pretend I wasn't in your stream earlier. What did you do today? Were you maybe potentially playing a new game that you discovered? Maybe? Tell me all the things. I want to know what you've been up to. Thank you very much for the raid. All the hugs. Good to see everybody. My fave Bear coming along too on the raid train. How you doing, Bear? Welcome on in. And Tatum as well. Oh my goodness. All the friendos dropping by today. And Turgus. Turgus has 2 tabs open now. Thank you very much for the raid. For those people new to the channel, my name is Lee. And we usually work on Ribbit really good. On Ribbits. No, we usually work on game dev in the Unity game engine. Monday to Friday. Then Saturday, no less, we do playing of games. This Saturday is going to be Devil May Cry 5. So this is my schedule for this week. And good to see everybody. Welcome on in. I know no one here.
And there was much rejoicing.
Seems like a tight-knit community. Yeah, it is. It's probably a smaller community than some other channels have, but I like that. X, I like that. I like that we kind of know people and know what they're doing, and we can ask questions about things when maybe they've been going through something. So yeah, it's a whole thing. Despite all the ribbits, I do actually have a frog in my throat today, so I'm trying not to cough in your ears. All right, we were playing The Quarry. I'm loving it actually. Well, from the portion I saw, ooh, look. Thank you, Bear, for that redemption. From what I saw of it, it looks very good. It looks very similar. It reminds me a lot of what's that game called? Not Last of Us. Not Heavy Rain. What's the other one? It'll come to me. Anyway, it's very narrative driven by the look of it. It could almost be a Telltale game, but it's from a company called Supermassive Games, I believe, when I look them up. And it's not a game I'd heard of before, but it did look interesting, so I added it to my watch list. It's currently 90% off. It's usually a $60 game. It's currently 90% off on the Steam store, so you can add it today if you wanted to play it for just $5.99. Yeah, there it is. So, how did you find the game, Freshie? As in, how did you find it difficulty-wise? Because I know you normally complete games in like 5 minutes. So, have you already finished it? Have you done it twice on the hardest level? The people need to know. So, Ella coming in as well. How are you doing, Ella? Happy Friday, you beautiful humans. Yeah, yeah. All beautiful in here. Crypt, damn, voice to text. Wait, Crypt what? Romancing. What? Freshie was romancing the Crypt Keeper's mother. Oh, yeah, I did see some acronyms in there. I tried to use the define command on, but for some reason it wasn't working. I'm not sure what happened there, but yeah. Anyway, always good to see everybody. It's very nice. Well, it's very nice having you here, X. I know you've been on sabbatical, and then you came back in. Now you're a big baller with your Tissot and your Rolex and your degree and your job, and yeah, everything is going right for X at the moment, including showing up in this channel today. So check in all the boxes. Yeah. Huge props to you and what you've built. I mean, I know they say if you build it, they will come, but it's not true. You can build a great stream.
Let it snow, let it snow.
But building a great stream without a great community is like building a great house with not a very good foundation. Okay, it can all come crumbling down at any second. So it's you guys really that make it what it is. I too was a stranger for a while, but everyone here is usually wonderful. Watch out for Lodoc. She likes to give spanks. She does, yeah. She also likes to spoil the prediction that I have at the start of every stream where you guess what shirt I'm wearing. And X, if you didn't see it today, today's shirt of choice is in fact Studio Ghibli. Look, if you like the animated Studio Ghibli movies, I'm sporting one of their shirts today. So there you go. Yeah. And since you were last here, I know it's been a few months. This might be new. This might be new here. The logo. This might even be new. The curtain. I'm not sure. I don't remember how this looked 3 months ago. All right. Had to sub because the stream and people are awesome. Much love. I mean,
That's what she said.
there's never any obligation for people to stream, to sub. Okay. Some people are kind enough to throw gifties and gift other people, like we've seen already today. Other people come in and use their Amazon Prime, their free one. Did you know if you're an Amazon Prime subscriber
Stay a while and listen.
on Amazonionio, they give you a free sub on Twitch, one sub. And some people choose to use it here out of the squillion trillion streamers on the platform. Some people use their Prime subs on little old me. I know, hard to believe, but here we are. Because the streaming people are awesome. People are definitely awesome. Yeah, and there's lots of love around here. Thank you, Freshie. There's the game URL in chat. Why won't it let me pin it? Here we go. Okay, so the game is, I'm going to pin it for 5 minutes. If anybody wants to go and get the game while it's on 90% discount, or check it out and see if they like the look of it. And also go back and watch the VOD. You save your VODs, right, Freshie? I don't know if Freshie saves his VODs because I usually make it to his stream, so I don't go back and check out the VODs. But if Freshie saves his VODs, go back and watch him playing it. You can watch some live quarry action. It's 2 a.m. for me, however, so I will be departing. See you later, bro. All right, X, thank you again for stopping by. Always good to see you, however frequently or infrequently that may be. Congratulations again on getting your degree and your job and your 2 watches. I'm totally not jelly belly at all. So have some good sleepy peepees, as Berlin says, and we'll catch up soon. Not yet. Speed restricted due to the narrative aspect. Ah, that's true. Yeah. Yeah, maybe go into the settings and see if you can turn off the narration. Maybe you can just fly through it then, have no idea what's going on, not know what options you're choosing in like a choose your own adventure style. But you can tell people you completed it in record time. So, did you just say rearmancing? Do I want to know what that is? I did not say that. It could be my Brooklyn accent, Tavius. It could be that that's throwing you off. Maybe you can get a non-working key from Science for that game too. Well, maybe there is a stream in Berlin's future where he talks about the science of what happens in quarries, and then yes, you can give away some not working keys. Poor old Berlin. I didn't feel bad for him. I try and spend as much time as I can in Berlin streams, and then I came back and I'm like, hey, did I win the code yet? And he's like, no, Turgus got it, but it didn't work. He seemed so dejected. I'm like, oh no. Oh yeah. The thing is, you can't test these things before you give them out, can you? Like, well, let me try and redeem it, see if it works, and then I'll give it to somebody so they can redeem it. It's already redeemed at that point. So it's always a bit of a gamble. But, you know, if you get it
confirm or deny.
If you get it direct from a company, you kind of expect it to work. I shall. Much love, everyone. But right back at you, X. I think I might even have an animated thing for that. There we go. What are we at now, Tatum, for the Sleep Still Scares? I missed it. Is it 80, 78? Yes, because it was 79 last night, wasn't it? Yeah, 78. Going to be here before you know it, Tatum. Tatum's favourite holiday of the year, Halloween. Better make sure you get all those props made before the day. Halloween comes first this year. I mean, I don't think it's just this year, Bear. Waka! I've seen one of their movies. Wait, whose movies? Okay, sir, I need to get some quick food and run for an appointment. All right, Freshie, thanks again for the for the delicious raid, and I hope your appointment is equally as delicious and everything goes according to plan. All right, hang on, just got to go give a bit of a cough, and then I can see what Turgus's idea is. Okay, an idea. Once or twice a week, you advertise a game key giveaway, and you raffle off keys that don't work. I'm thinking, when people say there's no such thing as a bad idea, they're just being kind. Alrighty. Lots of legit actors in that game. So famous voiceover people in the quarry, huh?
Come on! We're streaking!
Ice Bear sleeps in the fridge. Oh, yes, they call him the street. Fastest thing on 2 feet. He's just as proud as he can be of his anatomy. He gon' give us a peek. Oh, yes, they call him the street. Like to show off his physique. If there's an audience to be found, he'll be streaking it round, inviting public critique.
Oh my goodness, it doesn't get much more bear than that, does it? From Ice Bear Bear. Thank you, my fave bear. Almost 126 stream streak is crazy. We did have a couple of people in here early on, in fact, on the starting scene that did redeem triple-digit watch streaks, and we had to do a couple of naked men for them when we actually went to this scene. And I said, well, that's probably all the nudity we're going to see today. Little did I know, my fave bear was going to swing by and bear all, shall we say. Yeah. Unicorn Jenny, I once lived in Brooklyn. Can confirm your accent is definitely a Brooklyn accent. Do you know why I use Brooklyn, Jenny? I don't know if you've been here before when I've mentioned it. So in my previous job, I worked at a call center. Horrible. If anybody works in a call center on a help desk, you have my sympathies. Now, eventually I got promoted off of the desk, but that's where I started. And one of the people I started with was from Brooklyn, and he said, you know what you should do when people say, hey, where's your accent from? You should tell them it's Brooklyn. So that kind of stuck with me, and that's kind of why I usually use Brooklyn as a reference. Oh, look, Bot Gamey talking about the Prime members getting a free sub as well. We were just talking about that. I refused to risk the diarrhea salad yesterday, even though it's stupid hot outside. However, I got Jersey Mike's with lettuce on it. Risk totally worth it. I mean, did you not feel like maybe get the Jersey Mike's sub, Ella, and just Just check out the lettuce. I mean, apparently it's no joke. This cryptosporidium or whatever it is that's on the lettuce, and now they're saying it could be in avocados, it could be in something else, and people are getting pretty sick from it. Let's get together and feel alright. I feel alright when I hear that song because it means that there's a sub incoming. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What is happening right now? Three gifties in the space of a minute and a hype train. I think X went to bed too early, missing all these shenanigans. A rare treasure train. I don't think I've ever had a treasure train on this channel. That's how rare they are. I've been streaming for 5 years. I don't think I've ever had a treasure train. Thank you very much. Wow. So apparently, treasure train just started. Save 35% on 5 or more gift subs at level 2. And it looks like we're at 0% of level 2. So, oh my goodness. Thank you very much, everybody. For the gifty to Bot Gamey, thank you, my fave bear. Feel alright. The gifty from Octavius to No! Sleep! Till Brooklyn! Bam, bam! Was that Beastie Boys, wasn't it? Oh my goodness. Oh me, oh my. Steak and kidney pie in the sky. What is happening? Octavius, you generous devil, you. I don't know. I don't know what to say other than thank you to Octavius for the 5 gifties and Harrio Cat for the 5 gifties. Oh my good golly, Miss Molly. And Dukasoft throwing 100 of his finest biddies in my face. Thank you very much. You guys. And Bear coming in with the gifty to Junicorn Jenny as well. It's too much. It's too much. Rewind. Stop. Put your hands back in your pockets. Step away from the keyboard. There's no way I'm catching up today. I'm going to try. Maybe the company PR person tested them out first. Maybe that was their downfall, Turgus. Let me just check this code and see if it works. 78, yep. Halloween's going to be here before we know it. 100%, I looked at all the salad at Costco the other day and I left the full veggie room without anything. Yeah. Mini Gamey thinks he actually caught the thing. Yeah. And apparently there's nothing you can do apart from just to wait it out. All right, so how are we at level 4? Oh my goodness. So we had the nudity. We had an ice bear, very bear. Okay. I got to streak twice last night. We won't we won't talk about last night, Ella. So I spent last night with Ella. I mean, not just Ella. There were other people here as well. OBS kept crashing. Yeah. Every time I tried to add in this camera, it shows my delightful clean desk. We had an issue. OBS crashed, so it did take a hot minute to try and get it all sorted. Yeah. Okay, shall we see who these gifties are going to? So Bear kicked off the shenanigans with a gift to Bot Gamey. Thank you very much. And then Octavius with no sleep till Brooklyn _ And then Bear came back and said, hey, hold my beer, I'm gifting Junicorn Jenny. And then Dukasoft said, yeah, but look at my glorious bits. It's true. Yeah. And then Harry Cat said, "Oh, you think they should hold your beer? Hold my beer. Here's a 5-pack in your face." And Harry Cat's 5-packs went to Fuel. We know Fuel. We know Fuel. Fuel Snable quite often drops by. 17 Carl. I don't know. Oh my good golly, Miss Molly. And by Miss Molly, I mean Queen Corn. Corn Relish, thank you very much for the resub. And Wincing coming in hot with the 200 biddies. Oh my goodness, I'm trying to get through the names. E. Gawley, my fave Gawley, got a gifty. Fishman, my favourite fish, got gifted too. And she, who? What is happening? This is... What? Stop! Queen Corn, that is too generous. Thank you very much. Oh my goodness. 5 community gift subs. That's level 4. Done and dusted. Out the way. Finished. Done. Okay. Oh my. Oh me, oh my. This is not supposed to be an event stream today. That's usually when you guys dig deep. This is just a regular Friday. And you're being far too generous. Oh my goodness. So, Octavius's 5-pack went to Mina. Jern got one. Oh my goodness. Irish John Games, no less. Pele. Shay Nanny Games. I like that. That's a good one. You are the nicest bear ever. It's true. That's why I call him my fave bear. So technically, yes, I can get it without lettuce, but it's not the same. True. Oh my goodness. 35% off savings for 5-packs. That's practically free. I mean, you're not wrong, Berlin. It's a great deal, right? I think this might be my first ever treasure train. Hey!
Got any grapes?
Got any grapes? You know, the fact it does the Bob Marley song every time there's a tier 1 sub makes me happy because I like it. Oh no, why'd you do this to me, Harrier Cat? Harrier Cat being far too generous to P. Gawley. Probably far more than he deserves, some might say, but I wouldn't say that because he's my fave Gawley. Yeah. Biddies! Thank you, Wincing, for the biddies! And Munglow giving us a shout out. Go check out Munglow. See what they're working on today. And per Munglow's message, a self-confessed old fart being somewhat good or bad. I mean, you have to go and check out the rest on the stream. Yeah.
Ready.
Oh my goodness. Queen Corn comes in and subs and then's like, hey, just 1 sub? Here. Oh, thanks. Have a 5-pack in your face. 200 biddies from Wincing. Oh my goodness. Gotta spend money to save money. That's right. That's right, Queen Corn. Feel alright.
The missile knows where it is at all times. It knows this because it knows where it isn't. By subtracting where it is from where it isn't, or
everybody that gifted today, have you seen this?
It obtains the difference or deviation.
Yeah, not just are you being generous, but you're getting big boy pants. Look, big boy boxers right here. You get this badge if you gift anybody today. It's true. Yeah. Thank you, Lodoc, for that redemption. And Queen Corn's generous gift of 5-packs go to Pilati McGuffin, Stephen Stapp 192, Crafty Sorceress 28, and Life got one, Lifesaver 74, very nice, and Elfie Bean. Oh my goodness, so many people in the community that I know getting them. It's crazy. That's a lot of fireworks. It's a lot of fireworks. it's a lot of one love for the tier 1 subs, and it's a lot of dancing mechs. So much so, we've lost the calendar. There's so much hype, we've blown the calendar off the screen. Where's the calendar gone? I don't know, maybe it'll come back this time. The calendar was so excited it had to run off to the restroom or something. Regular Friday. Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition. I mean, nobody expects this level of engagement on any regular stream. At least I don't. So, yeah. Big thank you, everybody. I got a shout out from Bardi as well. The Ribbit King is live if you want to go and check out what Bardi's working on today. It's probably, no spoilers, but it's probably The Unwanted War, his amazing game. Probably what he's working on. Yeah. Got any grapes? I not today, no. There might be some in the fridge, actually, thinking about it. Oh my jinkies. What is going on right now? Treasure train complete at level 5, 83%. Remember when on the stream we used to give away custom stickers? I've been a bit lax in not getting the new stickers up and ready yet to do the giveaway. So we have a choice. Once you pop, you can't stop. It's true. Yeah, it's the Pringle shoe fly. It's the Pringle thing all over again. Yeah. Oh my goodness. I've got to try and catch up now. I'm scrolling. What is the enchanted part? Maybe I shouldn't ask. Where are we seeing? Oh, enchanted big boy boxes. I don't know. Maybe it's enchanting because you can't actually see inside them. Possibly. That's got to be Lodoc. I'm not at the bottom of chat yet, but I'm guessing. Oh, I can see in the chat template. Yes. Thank you. And, oh my goodness, we have Canadian supermodel joining us as well, in the form of Yogurt Garrel. Wait, why are underpants a badge now? Berlin stole the calendar. Where's the calendar gone? But nobody really knows, Yogurt. This is a promotion that if anybody subs, is a new sub in the channel today, or if you gift a sub, you get a code in your notifications for 2 months free Audible Premium. And also, you get Enchanted Big Boy Boxers badge. Why big boxers? I don't know. But apparently, boxers with the Audible logo on and lots of love hearts. So, yeah, nobody really knows. And, yeah, why not? Which I think was the question that Dr. Cancer asked earlier when we were talking about it. All these people in their boxers. Maybe that's it. Maybe it's the watch streaks. Maybe it's the nudity and the naked man running through the supermarket. Maybe they got inspired by my stream. I don't really know. I can neither confirm nor deny. Yeah. All the chews. Thank you, everybody. That's crazy level of support. Thank you very much. And almost 66 stream streak.
The question is not where is the calendar, but rather where is the schedule?
That's an easy fix. There you go. There's the schedule for you, Harrier Cat. I know Berlin calls me the Sketch Lord or something. He likes.
And there was much rejoicing.
So there's the schedule, and I'm not going to read out what the text was on one guy's streak post because he didn't want it to be read out. So I'm not going to read it out. You can read it if you so wish. Okay. What city DJs? Come on, ride it. Let's go. Ride the train. All right. So, thank you for that request, one guy. Is it in the queue twice? Yes, it is, because Spotify is still a bit bought. So let me remove one instance from the queue so we can have Susudio behind it, which I'm guessing is probably my Fave Bear's request. Fake stream disconnect. I'm sorry, the fake was fake and probably didn't work. I don't think it did the full thing there, Harrier Cat. It is on a randomizer, so that would explain why. Okay, yep, it was a bear request. Excellent. No one has told you what's enchanted. I think it's because you can't see in them, so it gives them an air of mysticism. Wink on. Yeah, so nobody really knows what's inside the big boy boxes. So by that definition alone, they may be enchanted. Or maybe it's like Tangled. Maybe if you sing, then maybe... Okay, if you gift a SIB, do you also receive a game key? A sub, maybe? If you gift a sub, do you also receive a game key? Not on this occasion. I hear that Berlin has one or two that may or may not work, so you might want to readdress your question, my fave goose, to Berlin, possibly. It's Feather Friday. It is, in fact, Feather Friday, where ordinarily we would be working on Duck Hook A. Not as some people pronounce it, Duck Hooker, because that sounds inappropriate. But Duck Hook A, because you can hook a duck. The newest Twitch interactive game that I'm working on in the Unity game engine and may or may not come to the Steam store. Who knows? So, Hook. Yeah, not Hook as in Captain Hook, although it's a little bit like it. But it is, in fact, a duck hook. Auto cleaning feature. What? What happens with the feather? Well, I'm afraid you'll have to join my other platform to find that out, Queen. Yeah. Feather gets us ready for Steamy Saturday. Yeah, so this Steamy Saturday from 8 AM Central Time, I will be playing Devil May Cry 5. Now, not last Saturday because we were playing Bond. The Saturday before last Saturday was my first play of Devil May Cry 5, which was the kind gifty from Belint. And according to the ambassador, I got about halfway through. So by that token, this Saturday, I'm hoping to do the other half and finish the game. So we shall see. What are we playing tomorrow? I maybe should have put it in the schedule. My fave goose, I'm sorry. I'm ashamed and embarrassed. Yeah. His new Grounded 2 game. Did you know that? I won Grounded 2 on Berlin's stream. Yeah, it's true. Me and Yogurt Garrel. Yeah, and Tatum. And Zay. There were 4 keys. And the 4 of us... Actually, no, Zay... No, that's not right. Zay won the other game, didn't he? It was actually Zach. Me and Zach and Tatum and Yogurt Garrel got the 4 Grounded 2 keys. Are you telling me he's giving you working game keys? I mean, that was the first game key giveaway stream he did. And he had 4 keys. And I tried mine and it worked. I don't know about the other 3. I can neither confirm nor deny Turgus. So, I don't know. Maybe you're just not the friend of Belint's that you thought you were. Maybe that's his way of saying, you know, these people thought I liked them. You know, but yeah, let me just give them these non-working keys and maybe that will save me the embarrassment at home to say, you thought you were a besto friendo? Yeah, well, here's a key. Go and check out this key. That'll tell you. Just saying. Do we also have a death counter for it? We, for Devil May Cry, we could use the same counter. Yeah, I think only about 3 people showed up for the last Devil May Cry 5 stream. My gaming streams on a Saturday do tend to attract a smaller audience. And I get that some people have less availability on a weekend, of an evening, as Jern says, because my availability on a weekend is usually less than during the week. But yeah, I can reset the death counter. We can use it again. Sometimes just not to you. Haven't tried my key yet. I think your key will be okay, Yoga. I think the grounded keys were fine. I think it's just since then, possibly, potentially, other people have been on the struggle bus. Turgus got a non-working key. It said it had already been redeemed. And Octavius was in the same boat. So Yeah, it's a shame. It's unfortunate, but you know, hey, at least it wasn't my key, right? Dang, that's rough. What's rough? Nothing's rough. Everything's great. Everything's Gucci. Not gonna lie, I'm kind of happy that the not working keys went to people that have been part of the community for a while versus newbies. This is true, Ella. I mean, that would be bad, wouldn't it, if someone came in and they're like, hey, I like this channel. Look, they even give away game keys. Oh my goodness, I won a game key. Oh, I'm looking forward to this. Let me go and redeem it and play the game. What do you mean it's already been redeemed? But I have seen it on other channels. I was in a channel the other day and somebody said, I have some keys here I'm giving away, but I don't know if they've been redeemed. I don't know how you don't know if it's been redeemed, if they're your keys. I mean, if you were given them, maybe that's something different. But, Phil, welcome in. How you doing, Phil? Thank you for joining the stream and thanking Queen Corn for the gift sub. Yeah, it's not very often that happens, and I'll tell you for why, or my reasoning. If I ever get a gift sub, it appears in my Twitch notifications. It might be for a channel I've never heard of. I still drop in, and if I can, while the stream is still running, I drop in and I say, hey, thanks this person for the sub, and then I hang around for a little bit. Do I like the content? Is it my kind of thing? If it's not, that's fine. At least I've been kind enough to drop in and thank somebody like Phil has done. Okay. Sometimes I love the stream. It's just my kind of content, It's welcoming. It's, it's funny. There's some great redemptions. There's some not terrible content. I might stick around. I might even, sometimes this happens, I'll drop a follow. Yeah. Yeah, so that I can find my way back later to the channel. And then, of course, as a subscriber, gifted or not, it does give you the opportunity to use all my emotes in other people's channels. And I'm not going to lie, and I'm a bit biased, but I think I have some pretty cool emotes, okay? And I'm not just talking about the static ones with text on that I created myself. I mean the ones that I spend hours and hours, and then a few more hours shopping on Etsy to find coolest emotes on Twitch, some people might say. So, yeah. Hey, just painting a dragon. Phil, I'm guessing with 106 followers, you probably stream, right? Do you stream, Phil? Tell me, because I'm about to do a shout out for you. One of our newest subscribers. Yeah, streaming now. Whoa, what are the chances? Queen Corn, you threw a gifty in somebody's face who not only streams, but is actually streaming. You can go and check out Phil right now. Yeah. There you go, look. Look. This particular clip is, well, it's an offline clip, by the look of it. Possibly. How can we create an offline clip? Okay, so it's an embedded offline thing. So what kind of, I guess you can't talk too much because you're kind of streaming, but if you're able to hear me and you can talk, Phil, is this...
Here is one of those cool emotes, Bitgam Dance, Jelly Dog, Bitgam Dance, Jelly Dog, Bitgam Dance.
Stop it. Get some help.
I'm a game artist, 29 years doing fantasy concept art. So do you do like pencil and paper art, like physical art? Is it digital? Is it both? Is it just 3D models like we saw there? Or is it 2D art as well? I'm very both. Okay, I'm very interested in art. I'm interested enough that I'm going to drop a follow.
Stay a while and listen.
I'm going to drop a follow on Phil. And how about we have a quick look while Phil's streaming? Look, here's Phil's stream. Look, one of our newest subscribers today, thanks to the generosity of the community and Queen Corn in particular, gifting. Yeah. There we go. Look. 6 hours? You've been streaming for 6 hours. You must be a bit tired, Phil. I'm guessing. Yeah. Look, and just broke 100 followers. 108 now. So if you like art streams, and I know you do, because we have like Casey Snow Art, we've got Andrea No Art, we've got a lot of good artists, Melemony in the community. So yeah, why not go over? Look at this. Look at that. That reminds me of those 3D printed models I'm seeing a lot of lately. The jointed dragons. Yeah, that's amazing. Some impressive stuff right there. Yeah. Follow a Golmet. 110 out of 110. Thank you, everybody, for helping Phil Artie McGuffin reach his follower goal. That is fantastic. Yeah. I mean, I'm kind of a bit busy right now, but now I have... Let's set these correctly. Personalized never works for me. I don't know if it's the same for anybody else. Personalized never tells me when anybody goes live. So I always change it to go live only. And that way, it doesn't tell you about stories, which I don't really care about those anyway. But it should always tell you when somebody goes live. So there we go. New friend in the community. Excellent. Look at that detail. As somebody that has a sketchpad and some Ticonderoga pencils, I just dropped one of my 3 boxes on the floor. Here's the pencils I have. Phil, are these good pencils? Do you like these pencils? I did ask other artists in the community, and they said they are good. It says world's best pencil, so I would hope it's not, they're not leading me down a garden path. And just to show you that, I'm not joking about starting art myself, I have used my Dollar Tree sharpener and sharpened one of the pencils. All right, so I have my sketchbook right here, okay, as somebody that struggles to draw a stick man. I haven't been doing this for 29 years like Phil, all right? I haven't been doing it for 29 minutes. I'm actually going to try and do some sketching. Not on stream, I'm going to do it off stream, but when I've done it, as terrible or as good as it may be, probably terrible, I'm going to show you guys progress. Yeah, okay, so just a heads up. So, look, this is crazy good. I ask every artist this, Phil, do you realize how talented you are? Or do you still look at stuff you do and go, yeah, but it could be better, or, I could have done it this way. I mean, I don't think it gets any better than this, right? So Mini Gamey loves Godzilla. And these scales and these, I know they're dragons, but this does remind me of Godzilla sketches that I see. We've been watching some of the Godzilla movies lately, so that's why I'm kind of in Godzilla mode. Thank you for the follow and shout out. No, thank you. See what happens, you see? See how these things have a way of snowballing? Queen Corn comes in today and she's like, oh, I'm going to throw out some gift subs very generously. Phil gets a gift sub. Phil is actually streaming when he gets the gift sub, still swings by, still says thank you. And now we've found out about a new person. We've added a new artist to our community of friends. Okay. Yeah, no, Casey, do her art gyms. Yes, Casey Snow Art. Yeah, she swings by sometimes. Sometimes she raids in. Let's get a clip of Casey Snow Art. And of course, her name has snow in it, so it triggers my snow audio and stuff.
Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
The shoulder blade is kind of short, and that's how you get some of these muscles really quickly right
Did
here.
you know Casey's also been to TwitchCon? She's been on panels
We're just
at
talking about some of the
TwitchCon.
anatomical differences, but knowing what's going on underneath the skin can really help you draw the actual, what's going on the outside. So
just for the record,
I'm
never
just drawing
gonna
on that prior
I'm never
knowledge.
going
I'm
to
not
get to
gonna
the
do
Casey
that
Snow
again
Art
today, 'cause I
or
wanna get
Phil
some of
Artie
these done.
McGuffin level.
But I'm just breaking
alright?
down right here how I'm going to be putting this creature.
So don't expect this kind of detail when I do my first sketch. Okay, it's not going to happen. Oh my goodness. There are so many amazing artists. And also, of course, Andrea No Art. And who's the Wheeler guy?
Oh my god. Crack!
Wheeler. I follow Wheeler. I can never remember the channel name, but I follow him and I watch him sometimes. There's Andrea, of course. Friend of the channel. Whoa, hello. Whoa, okay. Oh. Haven't heard of those, to be fair, but been an ink artist for a while, so forces to embrace happy accidents.
Okay.
Yeah, there's no getting your eraser and rubbing out the ink.
No.
And you kind of. I guess it's like when someone has a tattoo and then they're like, yeah, I don't want this tattoo anymore, and then they go to the tattoo parlor and they're like, excuse me, I don't want this anymore. Can you do something with it? And then they do something entirely different. You know, it used to be a rose with the name of my boyfriend underneath, and now suddenly it's a dragon. Yeah. Yeah, I'm always impressed when I see those cover-ups. Trying to get all the necks to have different scale and head patterns. Ah, like Tiamat from the old cartoon. I don't know that. I don't know that. And don't forget, Corn Relish gets some sweet enchanted underwear. Yes, big boy boxers. Yeah. So we leave Phil's channel for a moment and we come over here. Look, all the gift subbers today get this custom badge, enchanted big boy boxers. And if you go to another channel, say for example, Phil Artie McGuffin, and you subscribe there, you also get these other 2 custom badges in your collection to use forever on the platform anywhere, which is Princess Donut Pink and Princess Donut Brown. Just that easy. That's the promo that's going on. So, yes, I hope you enjoy your enchanted big boy boxers, Queen Corn. I'm aware of D&D lore, but never played it, always inspired by the art. Yeah, Britt Gamey, my eldest, has just started getting into D&D. My exposure to D&D was Games Workshop, my older brother by 18 months painting the lead figures as when we were growing up. And then, of course, obviously, Stranger Things has a D&D element to it as well. Wait, what? How did I miss Ella's message? I adulted too much today. Nap time. Okay, enjoy your nap, Ella. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for everybody's generosity, whether it's bits, subs, engagement, even just lurking, just being here. I appreciate it. Casey is fantastic, great educator and artist and streamer. Yes, I knew Casey before she was partner. Yeah, I knew Casey Snowout when she was a mere affiliate, just like me, and helped her on her push to get the purple badge. And Casey is one of those rare people that actually have motives other than just wanting the badge and other reasons. She wanted to get partner so that she could get front page viewing and she could highlight the plight of the Vakita. He has a Save the Vakita campaign. And if you speak to Casey nicely, she actually has some emotes for saving the Vakita that you can add to your own collection if you're a streamer. It's true. Yep, that's right. That was the real reason. That was really why Queen Corn came in today. She's like, it's not to support Big Gaming. It's not to make other people feel good that they've got gift subs. It's because I want some big boy boxes. Your wish is my command, Queen Corn. I hope you enjoy them. Third sketch. Making it up as I go along. I wish I was that good at making it up. I work in value study first, then colours, then lighting. You know, that always impresses me when you see things like, you know, you watch a Pixar movie and you're like, oh, that looks good. You don't realise how many layers there are of things that go into this. It's not just rendering the actual scene. It is the lighting. It is the shading. It is, you know, shadows and all the other things you have to think about that get all layered on at different times. And it's not until you see the credits at the end. Sometimes the credits seem like they go on for longer than the movie. And it's like, oh, technical artists, these people. And some people have positions that I've never even heard of. Yeah. It's like, thanks, whoever you are, for your contribution to this movie. I have no idea what that job title means, but I'm sure you made a valuable contribution. Yeah, it's crazy. Has anybody seen the new Toy Story movie yet? Toy Story 5? These things are in production for years and years. Crazy amount of time. I would love to be involved in something like that. Yeah, not just from the technical aspect, but just to see the whole workflow, you know, from the storyboarding when they plan out the original storyline to, you know, the first arting on screen, the first digital piece of art, and then, you know, sit with the animator while they put in their stuff. And then obviously you've got, as Queen Corn will attest, you have the voiceover actors then come in and do their thing. And there's just so many levels, you know. People sit there and watch a movie and be like, oh yeah, that was good. Not always necessarily appreciating just how much effort goes into these things. There we go. There's the Save the Vaquita emotes. See, you guys are ahead of me. You know these things already. And now
I'm getting a bit squished thanks to Entropic. My universe is being made smaller. My tiny entropic universe.
Thank you. Thank you for that redemption. Alrighty. Well, hello, Ecliptic. How are you doing? It's been a wild ride today, Ecliptic. Yeah, almost 2 hours in. I've not even refilled my coffee cup. We had a treasure train that got to 83% of a level 5, which is crazy. My favourite bear is showing one of my favourite templates now, which is fire. You know, I have a shortcut for that bear on my phone. Sometimes I come in here if I'm working on something, the room is in darkness, I just put that template on in the background, fire. Yeah, and it's just kind of a bit like with Netflix. You know, on Netflix you can go there and you can have the fire burning just in the background and the crackles, and it just sits there on the screen. That kind of thing, yeah. And thank you for that redemption, my fave bear. Yeah, so it's been wild today. There's been so much generosity, and from the people's generosity, the people gifting subs, or even coming in and being new subs themselves, they get enchanted big boy boxes. Yeah. Yeah. Did you realize that, Ecliptic? Yeah, it's true. Some people are now wearing big boy boxers today in the stream. It's a custom badge, if you will. Yeah, and there's been a lot of generous people in here today that created that treasure train. I think that's my first ever treasure train. So if you were here for it, there we go. Now, I'm in a bit of a predicament. My predicament is, usually when we have a hype train, then we go ahead and we give away some custom stickers. But I haven't had time yet to take the new custom stickers and to put them onto a sheet, and so that everybody can see them and choose them. So here are the choices. All right. If I make a vow to have these stickers on a sheet by Monday, how about that? Should we say Monday? Mix it up Monday. Would you all mind if we did the sticker giveaway then? Or should we do a sticker giveaway now and you just get a random sticker? Because I have the packs of stickers here, the duckies, all right? They're the new ones, all right? I just haven't had time to get them scanned in yet on a sheet and numbered. So is everybody, I mean, I guess this is mostly addressed at the people that contributed to the treasure train. Are you okay if I do the giveaway on Monday, when hopefully we'll have the new stickers up and running and ready to choose? Or we can do a giveaway now, but I can't tell you what sticker you're going to get. If you win, I'll just send you a random sticker because they're still in the packs. So does anybody have a preference? The way you said it's been a wild ride made me think my thing broke. No, Ecliptic. No. And by Ecliptic's thing, he's not being rude or suggestive. We're actually using Ecliptic's Stream Valet asset in the Duck Hook A game we're playing. So, yeah. We haven't actually got to that section of the stream yet, the game dev portion. What I was looking to do was doing something around this promotion, since it's going to run for a couple of weeks, maybe creating an audible command in chat that does something and shows off what's possible. So we're probably going to take a look at that first. Mystery Duckies. Okay, Winsing wants Mystery Ducky giveaway. Thanks so much for the share and kind words. Let's get together and feel alright. How are you doing, Nerdwino? Welcome on in. We just had a treasure train. I don't think I've had a treasure train before. That was a new one on me. 83% of a level 5 treasure train. And then my favourite moon person comes in. Can this stream get any better today? Can it? I don't think it can. Yeah, a treasure train. And what I think a treasure train is that everybody in chat, when the treasure train runs, gets like custom emote or something, possibly at the end. Yeah. There's so many different trains now, it's hard to keep up. It just used to be, hey, there's a hype train, okay, we're done. Now there's a hype train, there's a treasure train, there's a golden kappa train. There's a lot of trains going on. I mean, it could be an episode of Thomas the Tank Engine. Is that like an AI version of a hype? No. We don't do AI versions of stuff around these parts. Wash your mouth out, sir. You all know Nerdwino, right? Fave Moon Person, besto friendo of the channel. Currently on a partner push and very close to making that application. So Twitch can turn around and go, here you go, have this big shiny purple thing. Badge. Big shiny purple badge. There's also legendary trains. I mean, every train in your stream, Berlin, is legendary because you're a legend. Yeah. Yeah. So let's get a shout out. My fave moon person. There he is. Look. Hi, Nerdwino. Hi, Nerd.
But at the same time, Third Rock, you can assign whatever colors, you could assign whatever colors you wanted to those. I think that's the point, right? The N could be blue or red or yellow or whatever. You pretty much have. Those are just the filters that you're using.
This stream this clip is 4 years old. 2022. That was. Man. Way back when. Yeah. And did we do a shout? I think we did a shout out for Berlin, but it would be remiss of me to not try and see some more of the guy that's been throwing out game keys like confetti.
It's sponsored by Microsoft, and the version that we got is on PlayStation.
That was crazy.
I had a
game sponsored by Microsoft.
That. I'm like, and we were chatting
and the code
about
is for
like,
PlayStation.
Can you imagine when we were kids, someone would tell you that you can play Halo on PlayStation.
It's crazy.
Like, absolutely.
No, it's an Xbox exclusive. Oh yeah, but you can play it on PlayStation as well. It's fine. You're good. Anyway, had a what now? He got a rod. No, I didn't. A monitor. I got a monitor from a pawn shop. Yes. Okay. As long as we've cleared that up. Wait, don't we use ChatGPT here for dev ideas? When have you ever seen me use ChatGPT here for dev ideas, Berlin? I do use ChatGPT.
Get hyped for Spank Me Duke.
I do not use ChatGPT for music. I do not use it for art. I might use it occasionally for code if I want to see if some code is optimized or not, or if there's a better way of doing something. But we do have a couple of game jams coming up. Berlin, I know you love the schedule. Look, at the bottom, game jam streams coming soon.
Get hype for James Bondage 007.
Game jam streams coming soon. Yes, very soon. We actually have the Holistic 3D jam going to start. That's going to run for a couple of weeks. And then after that, we'll have the Irish John Games Science Streams Collab Journ Jam, no less, for 2026. So I have 2 jams in fairly quick succession. So I might look a little deflated at the end of that because I do game jams solo, which means, well, it kind of means you're responsible for everything. It's not like I'm working with a musician or an artist or another coder or anybody that can help, quite frankly. So yeah, it's me, myself, and I working on 2 jams for a couple of months. Yep. So there it is. In the beginning. That's right, Entropic. I'd only been streaming for maybe 6 months at that point. That must have been the era where Nerd's profile photo. We don't talk about that, Berlin. Moving on. Okay. Yeah, who subs? Spank My Duck is a subscriber. That's great. Yeah. Big Lizard at a prawn shop. Wait, no lizards. No. James Bondage 007. Do you know we have some of the best subscriber names on the platform here? And if you'd seen a couple of the ones earlier, Berlin, that Dukasoff shouted out and even gifted. Yeah. I had to come up with a whole elaborate story about why Dukasoff gifted the person. Even look, Skiants Streams. Who knew they were a subscriber here? What? That's crazy. In honor of Tatum, I feel obliged to share. Oh, don't read out the TTS before the TTS reads it. Hey, wait.
In honor of Tatum, I feel obliged to share that I am about to enjoy one of the forbidden oatmeal snacks.
Oh my goodness. And it is in fact.
Get hype for Sean Saunders score streams.
Wait, what?
Get hype for Bit Late Show.
Yeah, you were a bit late with that shouting out, weren't you, Pirate? Thanks for that. Yeah. Okay, so are you having a cream pie, my fave bear? Tatum is actually off work today. He's not working. He's probably just like running around the house naked or something, enjoying his free time. So he might be lurking at the moment. Feel like, can we actually pin TTS messages? We can. There we go. All right. So we'll leave that there until Tatum possibly returns and sees it, because I wouldn't want him to miss out. And is that one of your personal favourite snacks, my fave bear?
Really, the only word for it is...
Wait, what?
Oh no.
Oh no? You mean oh yes?
Is it really your pleasure?
Bit gamey.
Get hyped for Dark Mapetir.
Dark Mapetir? What?
Oh no, it isn't Pill 42. Well then, I guess I better sing now and fucking hate my life.
This is a long clip, buddy. I'm gonna talk over it if you don't mind. How are you doing? How are you doing, buddy? Welcome on in. We're going to in the message that gets automatically announced when we get a raid from the delicious Bar Delicious. There we go. Okay. Alrighty. We get a second clip? We do! 2 for the price of 1 on raids.
You know, it's to be announced.
I might just leave it, to be honest.
It's gonna be released.
I was trying to fix it because it does 2 clips. But, you know, when it's somebody that handsome, you don't mind extra body in your diet. What? How are you doing, Bardaki? Welcome on in. Good to see you. Now, for those of you already here, you're probably familiar with the ribbits, the ribbit commands. We have dozens of ribbits in rotation on random on that command, and they are all Bardaki recorded. It's true. So, what did you do today, Bardi? What did you get up to? Welcome, welcome. Thank you for the delicious raid. I am and Zebra Cakes. Can't remember the last time I had either. Don't tell Tatum, but I'm not a big fan of any of their range, to be honest. Not a big fan. You know, each to their own. I bet.
Mr. Ribbit.
Connix, how are you doing, Connix? Welcome on in. Fellow Unity game developer right there is Connix. Dukasoft, welcome in again. Good to see you. See, Connix is a raider and also welcomes the raiders. Oh, wait, that's me. Yeah, there it is, right there. Yep. So, Dark My Peter. I don't know what that is, but moving on. My Peter. No, even more sweaty now. Even more sweaty? Is it still sweaty Betty over there, buddy? I know there's been some terribly hot temperatures, and today, Shoefly, today, the high here is 95. It's currently 91. And so, yeah, high of 95F today, which has kindly converted by Bot Gamey. Hopefully, it has the conversion. Did you know we schedule edgelord? That doesn't make sense. Did you see that you got a new one? I did not. No, I do see now when I cast my BDI across. Oh my goodness. Thanks to Dukasoft again. Dukasoft loves requesting these ribbits. So we'll catch up with Bardi and see what was happening in the stream today. And then we'll add the new ribbit in. Thank you very much. Ribbit for her play. Just trying to get some stuff done, but brain too sweaty. So a little bit of a shorter stream today, Bardi, because Bardi was here, and then Bardi lurked for reasons, which means he's streaming because he doesn't like to billboard, and then swung back around into the stream after his stream. So thank you for that. It's much appreciated for bringing your people over to my little corner of the Twitchosphere. Yeah. So you've seen the pin message at the top of chat. All right, do the thing. Drop him a follow. Great guy, great channel. Fantastic developer, and is working on a great game called The Unwanted War. Yeah. Are you okay if we open it up on the Steam store? I know that when we ask some people, they're like, no, it's okay, just move along. Don't. I've seen it 50,000 times. Don't show it. But, other people like me, I'd be like, yeah, show it every time. Give me all the publicity because I want 20 zillion wish lists, please. But I showed my Canon in comparison to Jern's Canon. I'm thinking it will probably be a long time before I have another. Oh, okay. Well, we'll move on then, Bear, in case Tatum comes back. I'm good. Hope you're also well. And stream dev work is good. We haven't actually got to the dev work of the stream today. It's been a crazy wild ride, Connix. We had a treasure train, which I don't think I've had before. A hype train full of treasure and lots of generosity and lots of people availing themselves of the big boy boxes. Yeah, you get this badge if you sub anybody, if you gift sub anybody on Twitch at the moment. You do get this custom badge in your collection forever, and you can only collect it for 2 weeks. So people were coming in and going, hey, I want me some big boy boxes, and they were gifting subs left, right, and in fact center. So yeah, crazy time. 95 is 35C. Thank you, Bart Gaming. Well, I was outside doing hard work to get an assembled IKEA chair into my small Polo. Why are you trying to put an IKEA chair into a very tiny candy, mint candy? Is that what you mean? Or are you talking about a Volkswagen Polo, as in a car? I'm not entirely sure. 35C is 95F. You see how it does that, Dukasoff? You see how it automagically does the conversion? We were laughing at TTS's pronunciation of Darmapetia. Yeah, it's TTS. Dang, I have a high of 96.36 Celsius today, but that was literally a 10-minute period. Still rough, hard to survive this heat. Well, you see, you don't really have much of the old AC over there, do you, Connix? That's the problem. Now, we went to see a doctor, right? I mean, not just to chit-chat or anything, but we went to see a doctor, and this doctor had actually just been in Ireland for 2 weeks. And they went hiking. And I said, how was the temperature? Was it nice and warm over there? And they said, yeah, there was a couple of nights where it was pretty hot. And we had a fan on in the room, but yeah. Like, yeah, there you go. 95% gamey. That's a lot gamey. That's not a bit gamey, Bear. I can't stop you. You can't stop me. No, you actually can't stop me. So, if we scroll down and click on this link that's pinned at the top of chat, it brings you to here. All right? And what we're going to do is pause it, drag it back, crank up the music, pause the music here, and while you're watching the trailer for the delicious The Unwanted War, you can go add it to your wish list. And as I always say, if you don't have an account on Steam, you might be like, I don't really play games. I don't account on the Steam store. It's very easy. Just go to the Steam store, set up an account, and you can still be supportive of our game dev friends by adding games to your wish list. Even if you never play a game on Steam, even if you never intend on buying any of these games, it really helps with discoverability. Yeah, so please do the thing. Here's the trailer while I'm trying pretty badly at the moment. To catch up with chat.
Hey, Gamey, how are you? Also, everybody follow But Gay.
It's not a funny game, Kels. It's a serious game. It's a serious RTS. It's about war and stuff. Yeah, and pew-pews. All right. Pause the music again. Let's get back to the trailer. Thank you. Thank you, bud. And I think that's the first time I've ever seen anybody get 0% gamey on the gamey command. So, GG's. I don't think it gets much more or less bit gamey than 0%. Oh my goodness! It's Rob, me old mate, me old China, me old treacle. How the devil are you done diddly doing, Rob? Welcome on in. Sorry, that was a bit loud in my ears. See, Rob takes it a step further. For those without a computer, buy a computer, set up a Steam account, wishlist the unwanted war. I mean, you know, rocket science it ain't. And even if it was, we have Nerdwino in here, who worked for 10 years at NASA. So, yeah, any rocket science questions you have, go check out Nerdwino as well. Savagery occurring. 10%, Berlin. Run, my friends, to your death. There it is. If that doesn't get you excited, if that doesn't make the hairs on the back of your neck stand up, quite frankly, I don't know what does. You might actually be a robot if that trailer doesn't get you excited. Yeah, I've been watching Real Humans, the Swedish show on Amazon. No, not that kind of Swedish show. No, it's about androids and things. So, yeah, Bardaki is a robot, apparently. Well, Bardi, at this point, you've probably seen this trailer like Jern has with his game so many times that you know, the excitement tends to wear off possibly, potentially. But for people new to the trailer or that haven't seen it that often, then yeah, get those hairs standing up. Okay, so do the thing. Was pinned to the top of chat. If anybody just types the command Bardi in chat or Bardaki, there you go. You can get all the links back again. So GG's for being a fantastic game dev, streamer, human. And I appreciate the raid. Thank you very much, buddy. So why don't we get another ribbit added in? You might be like, what does that mean, another ribbit added in? Ribbit. We have a ribbit command. Yeah. We have recorded ribbits. You know how many we have right now? 27. Bardi has just furnished me, thanks to Dukasoft spending channel points on his stream, 28.
Mr. Ribbit.
Now, I don't listen to any of these. I could easily listen to them beforehand because Bardi sends me them, slips into my DMs, okay? But I don't, because I like to be as surprised with them as everybody else. So I don't know if anybody's heard this yet. Bardi, has anybody heard it? Did you record it while you were on stream, or what's the skinny, they say? All right, so I'm going to take the 28th one, and I'm going to put it with all the others, and then I'm going to do a test, see how the volume is. Why did it not find it? Because I put it in the wrong place. All right, let me cut it out from where I put it in the wrong place. And then let me go back to the right place and put it in the right place. All right, and then, oh, okay, that should be in the right place now. And we can give it a test. All right, I think we're caught up. All right, I didn't miss any messages. I do, and every time I notice, every tiny error is perfect. There's no errors. Just making stuff up now. I feel you. I mean, if you want to do that, Rob, there's probably a time and a place. Just saying, I didn't realize you and Bardi were that close, but anyway. Every time I see the Clomper trailer, I'm reminded that the graphics in it are out of date. I think that's a everybody thing, isn't it? I don't think anybody sees their trailer and then goes, that's perfect. I'm really glad I didn't release it until it was just a thing of beauty and there's nothing wrong with it at all and I haven't seen any issues. Because the thing is, when you get a trailer together, it's not a trailer of the finished game, right? It's a vertical slice. It's just here's bits and pieces that we put together to get people interested. So it's rarely the finished article. I mean, people update their trailers later on, but the trailer that you're putting on the Steam store, getting people interested in the game and getting them to wishlist it, it's not from the finished game. So, I would imagine everybody is in the same boat. And one day, when I have a public page on the Steam store, I'll probably be in exactly the same position. Struggles of being the creator. Exactly. My parents have the same in that message. We're not having any self-deprecation here. I'm the only one here, Connex, that can insult people. I mean, what? Yeah, we don't have people insulting themselves, even jokingly, because I love you all. And to insult yourself is to insult my friends, and that's not happening. There's a really big fly in here, and it's annoying me. And now it's walking over my key light, and I can see it. Go on, shoot. Okay. Octavius is live. How is Octavius live? I thought Octavius must have finished work. When he was in Balintstream, I think he was still working. But he should be back now. And so let's get a shout out for Octavius. You know Octavius, if not from his own stream, from Balintstream, when you use the lore pillow command. Yeah? You know Octavius, right?
I thought this was the little dick that could. I think, hey, Gabriel, I've learned, as people have told me, it just doesn't matter. It really, honestly does not matter, right?
It leaves and my DMs are very slippery.
Oh, no.
All the frog juice. I did listen to it, but chat could not hear it. Okay, all right. Well, we're about to find out.
You know what? Everyone's different.
I got you,
Everyone's different and, into different things.
Come back, Octavius. He left. But you know where you can see him right now on his stream. Please go say hi to Octavius. Tell him I sent you. And yeah, he's a great person. He's very generous. He not just with his time. He comes in and has the hilarious names of the gift subs. And people are using the who subs command today. If one comes up and it's inappropriate, chances are pretty high that it was probably Octavius that threw the gifty at the person. Yeah.
Get hyped for James Bondage 007.
Twice today we've seen James Bondage 007.
Get hyped for Comtet Sondit. Get hyped for Butt Game A.
Move on. So, yeah, about this ribbon.
Get hyped for Spank Meduke.
About this ribbon, we have the 28th, no less. 28, count them. 28 ribbits in rotation now. Okay. Oh, this fly is going to drive me bonkers. The 28th one we're about to hear. So we're going to pause the music, and we're going to focus on the ribbit and not anything else that might be happening on the side. And if we're ready, we'll listen to it, and then we're going to try and guess what the verbiage was that Dukasoft put into the redemption on Bardi's stream, and then we'll take it from there. All right. Moo! How you doing? Welcome in. Yeah, so here we go. Is everybody ready? This is the 28th ribbit as provided by Bardaki. It is in rotation now, so here we go.
Ribbit, 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 ribbit.
Now I'm thinking, with all the talk of cannons earlier, is that something to do with cannons, Bardi? Possibly? Maybe? I am well, finished my clown drawing finally. Oh, nice, nice. Was it a commission? Or was it just something you were playing around with for a particular art style, Moo? Are these ribbit voice recordings? Yes, all provided by Bardaki. You can go to Bardaki's channel, who just raided.
Ribbit.
Just raided.
Ribbit, ribbit.
You just raided. Good. Okay, so Bardi, who just raided in, you can go to his channel and use channel points and put some verbiage in, and he will in fact record a ribbit and send it over here, and then it will go into the rotation for the ribbit command. So it's the, these people do stream together and stuff and collabs. This is the real bringing together of meeting of the minds, if you will. Okay, sorry if I already explained. I'm a little in and out of stream at the moment. No, that's fine. So ribbit gives a random ribbit from only Bardi. Yep, and 28 of them now. So go T3 sub to Bardi to get more ribbit. Yeah. Throw all the subs in Bardi's face. Make sure you add the game to your wish list. Rumor has it the ribbits will replace currency when humanity falls. I can neither confirm nor deny, Ecliptic. I guess time will tell. But one more time, and then maybe either Bardi or Dukasoft can tell me what the verbiage was. For the suggestion.
Ribbit, ribbit, ribbit. Just one more ribbit.
All right. Was it anything to do with cannons? Possibly. Potentially. Maybe. Anyone got any recommendations for merch stores? Are you looking to create a merch store, Rob?
Ribbit
and
for your pleasure.
You're asking people which websites they use? If you are, I know most people, including me, you're looking to make one. So me and
Ribbit.
Get hyped for looks like voodoo.
Me and Jern at least use Fourth Wall. I know Bardi uses Redbubble. I'm not sure what other
Get
people
hyped
use.
for Nerduino.
Nerduino also uses Fourth Wall. Yeah, it's true. So Fourth Wall is the most common one I've seen. It's very straightforward to set it up.
Get hyped for props_TV.
Props TV. So this is my store. You can customize it how you want, Rob. Just go to fourthwall.com. So you create it, set it up. You can put your logo in the corner. Every time you add an item to your store, you can create custom.
Stay a while and listen.
I think they call them custom collections. Thank you, Bardi. Enjoy your cold shower. Hario Cat. Very generous of you gifting Rob after all the gifties you've already given today. Thank you very much. Mucho apreciato, as they say in Germany. GG's! Such a big supporter of the channel. Crazy. Not sure what I did to deserve Hario Cat, but I wish I could bottle it and replicate it. All right, so yeah, you can create collections like this. So a bit hydratey when you go in. Shows like all the things you can hydrate with, different cups. You actually set what you want to be. It comes up with a number of different images automatically, and then you choose which one you want to be the thumbnail. And when you hover over, you get the main thumbnail. Obviously, real game devs play with ragdolls. When you hover over it, then it shows you other pictures, like if it's a coffee cup, the other side of it. So you've got a bit muggy, don't worry. And then when you go into this, the other side says be flappy, because it's the flappy-eared dog. Okay. And then you can have different size coffee cups. There's 11 ounce here, which is my preference. There's the bigger one here, the big boy, if you like, 15 ounce. Okay. And when you set the prices, Rob, you can actually set them as low as Fourth Wall will allow. They only let you set them a certain price level at the lowest. Because I guess they're like, okay, well, you need to make so much money on it. So some people, you'll go to their store and they'll have like $20 mugs because they want to make more money on it. I slimmed down the profits as much as I could. So if people wanted the merch, it'll make me happier knowing people have my merch in their sweaty palms than, I just made $10 on this mug instead of $1. But that's just me. So yeah, these are probably as cheap as you'll see prices on Fourth Wall. I don't think I could go much cheaper. I make like 50 cents on a mug, maybe $1 on a hat, that kind of thing. So I'm definitely not in it for the money. Bit not naked. So this is where you can get your custom caps. There you go. You got your shirts. You got. I don't know this person. They actually have models on Fourth Wall that show your stuff. Don't worry, be flappy. Look at this lovely beanie. Doesn't she look lovely? Isn't she lovely? Okay. And then bit puppers. So anything with dogs on. Bit muggy. 2 sizes. Look, you too can get sticker sheets. Stickers of your favourite emotes in this channel. Well, there we go. Wait, $6.05. How do you make a profit? I don't really. I almost have to pay Fourth Wall when people buy stuff. But there's the beanie as well. All the stuff with the puppers on. And then all my bits is obviously all of this stuff at the moment. I do need to add some new stuff. We did recently update the sticker sheet because it had old emotes that we don't use anymore. But these are the things. So yeah, there you go. If you have any questions, let me know. I'm not an expert in Fourth Wall, but I have a store at least. Okay. I'm not fussed about making lots of money. I've been asked for t-shirts. Yeah. So if I go to a Fourth Wall store and it's like, here, $22 for this t-shirt, I'm like, oh, I can't do it. Because by the time you've added on shipping, it's like $25, $30 shirt. I'm like, I really want to support this person, but I can't spend that kind of money on one shirt. So that's why I just cut basically everything down to the bare minimum. Because like I said, I'd sooner people have the merch than me make more money from it. Coming from the same place, yes. Is that place England? Anyway, Lee wants to be... Wait, what? I mean, I couldn't say either way, Harrier Cat. She's nice. I mean, I guess she looks nice. I don't know her personally. She's not a relation. Did you pay extra for that? Guess what? I'm tier 3. Wendy, the hat model. Yeah, Bendy Wendy. Don't ask me how I know. Okay, so that's what tier 3 means. That's very helpful. Yeah, I mean, if you have any questions, if you get any problems with it, just reach out, Rob. I'll help you if I possibly can. So one of the things that we were looking at today is the new promo. It runs for 2 weeks. All the people that were generous enough to gift subs today will now have some big boy boxes. This custom badge here. I need an animated duck emote, don't I, where the duck goes like that and does a thumbs up. Just have to get me one of those. So yeah, all the people that gifted subs today in here, thank you very much. And you do in fact get this custom badge in the middle. If you want the other 2 custom badges, the 2 colors of Princess Donut, then just going to another stream and being a new subscriber in that stream, then that should in fact get you these 2 badges as well. And while you can only acquire the badges for 2 weeks, you do get to keep them in your collection. Not unlike the badges that we had for James Bondathon week, where people could get the silver gun for watching 2+ hours. They could get the Golden Gun badge for gifting 5 subs. Now, the custom badges that someone has in their own channel can only be used and viewed in that channel. These ones, since they're Twitch badges, they can be viewed anywhere. Okay, so the people that have got the enchanted big boy boxes today should be able to display that badge in other people's streams, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. So there we go. Seattle weather. How was the weather in Seattle, Bear? I missed it. Was it pretty sweaty Betty? Isn't it just like sweaty Betty everywhere now? Everybody you talk to, they're like, oh, it's so hot. And then, you join Nerdwino's stream and Nerdwino's like, oh yeah, we had a high of 80 yesterday. I'm like, 80 degrees? That's barely the low in Texas most days at the moment. Crazy. 62, 16.7 C. Yeah, I'm jealous of that as well. See, bot gamey. That's why it doesn't go unnoticed to my fave Bear that bots do put in a lot of work. And that's why Ice Bear often gift subs to bots. Whether it's Seribot, whether it's bot gamey. Yeah. Because, it can be a thankless task. And they're here day in, day out. Every day that I stream, they show up. So it's nice for them to get some recognition sometimes. It's still hot here, but they're promising rare rains this weekend. I don't think there's a drop of the wet stuff in the forecast here for the next 10 days. As I like to do sometimes, I give you the 10-day highs. Okay, today's high is 96. Then we get 97, 102, 102, 101, 101, 100, 101, 199. Yeah. I'm not saying that it gets to those temperatures inside the house. I am saying in this back room in the house where there's not a very good fan on the ceiling. This thing, you might be like, wow, I bet that keeps you really cool. It doesn't. It's not very big. It's very old. And it's one of the reasons that I added this ceiling fan onto my throne list. Rob, if you haven't got a throne list, get yourself a throne list, Rob. Some very generous people in the community. And if you crowdfund things like this fan, then people often club together and show their generosity. And that's why I'm sitting...
Get hyped for Bit Bonkers!
Bit Bonkers. That's why I'm using a new PC right now, thanks to the generosity of the community. It always amazes me. It always amazes me how generous people are. I sit here and I'm like, why are people so generous? And I can't answer that question. Call it imposter syndrome, call it what you like, but there it is. It's just shy of 30C in Reading. Okay, yeah. And look, Bot Gaming agrees with you, Rob. 30C is in fact 86.
Stay a while and listen.
You don't have to ever be shy, it's true. Police would disagree. Oh my. Talking witness protection. Thanks for the alert, Rob. Appreciate it. Make dinner. Ooh, wonder what Rob's making tonight. Something fancy pants. Some paella, maybe, with some shrimps, some prawns. I don't know. Once the open beta is out, then generous peeps might want a shirt, mug, etc. Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, and I think as I slowly release games, then I'll probably add some merch things for the games to the store, like something to do with Rescue Ball, something to do with Duck Hook A, without being too inappropriate. Yeah, see how it goes. I'm sure if you tell them the man on the internet said it's okay, it will help. Yes, I find with the police, the more generic you can be when you talk to them, the happier they are, because they're not really detail-oriented. They're not detail-focused. Yeah. Yes, Harry Cat, I believe, is back safe and sound on his regular balcony right now. Could be wrong, but I do believe that's the case. Okay, so what we're looking at here is possibly, potentially, having something on the stream, an audible command that can be used for 2 weeks to promote this. If I'm not mistaken, when you join Twitch chats for the next 2 weeks. At the top of that chat, it'll give you a little bit of verbiage saying it's available. But I usually, if possible, like to go a little bit above and possibly beyond. So yeah, we'll possibly. Oh my goodness! I'm trying to do something. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so I thought, well, maybe we can do an audible command. I mean, it won't do anything at the moment because I don't have one, but something like audible, same as we had Duolingo as a command, and it did a little animation and told you about the promo. So, yeah. Are we up for that? Should we do that? But in order to do that, we do actually need to find something we can use as, you know, a bit of a promo, a bit of show off. Oh my goodness, wait, what? A gift to Connix, wait, what? Why do I feel like Connix had already been gifted? Sub goal, you are 75% of the way to completing your goal. Oh my goodness. Oh me, oh my. Thank you, Harrier Cat. That's much appreciated. Did we ever get the calendar back? We didn't. What happened to the calendar? Where did the calendar go? Onyx is gifted in many ways. Oh my. He really is. Definitely, just to be sure, no more damage has been done and get some peace of mind. You did, you survived. Alrighty, so thank you very much for that. Calendar. Focus! Remember that command on Blindstream? You can just type focus as a command and it goes, focus! I only need something like that. Okay, so calendar. Let's see if we can get the calendar back. I don't know why it's disappeared. Let's do a test. Calendar! Hey yo!
Ribbit.
Ribbit, indeed. Yeah. Exactly. Gifted with determination. See? Many levels. Many ways.
Ribbit.
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 There we go. You can never have too much Bardaki in your stream. And that's why I like having the ribbit command.
Ribbit.
Yeah. Also, at some point, I need to get this clock on the wall. I just need to decide where, because the plug, the outlet, is just here, socket, if you will, and so it can't really be too far away from that. Ideally, I would like it up here, possibly on this wall, but then I don't want to have to like run a lead down under the table and stuff. It's a whole thing. This wall here has no outlets at all, no power to it. This one has one, like I said, just here that the curtain is plugged into, and other things like the Twitch logo and the uplighter. And obviously where I am on the opposite wall to this one is where I have everything plugged in for the PC. But this wall here, no power. Nothing. Nada. Is it an equal chance for each ribbit, or do we have some special rare shiny ribbits? There is no weighting on it, as in WEIGHTING. It is completely random. So 2 people can do it and get the same ribbit. Yeah, even though there are 27 or 28 now, even though there are 28 ribbits. Yeah. Yeah, so there we go. It's the same as the weighting on, well, slightly different. When you do the calendar redemption, there is a little bit of weighting. It weights it in favor of fully iOS or fully Android. There is one where it's half and half, where it's like it kind of got stuck when it was doing it, which was a request from the community. And I think, if I remember rightly, there's 40% chance of it being iOS, 40% chance of it being Android, and 20% chance of it being half and half. So does the list show you how much each has been played? I'm weirdly curious about this ribbit system. So, I mean, I don't have any analytics around it at the moment. The closest I could get to that, in fact, I don't think I can even do that. No, I don't have any access to that. I'd have to put something in place. Kate, how are you doing, Kate? Welcome on in. Good to see you. Let's do a couple of shout outs. I feel like we're a bit lax in the shout out department today. Pause the music. There we go. There's Connex's fantastic game that he's working on. He's telling me he needs newer clips. This one is from last November. It has changed somewhat since then.
Next up, put it inside you.
Moving on.
Stuck inside blooming bird cage.
Stuck inside a blooming bird cage? I love Kate's accent.
What's going on?
I love it.
I can't get out.
Can't get out of the bird cage.
How has this happened?
Kate, have you streamed recently? I don't remember the last time I saw a notification from Twitch that you went live. Are you on some kind of coffee? Are you on some kind of sabbatical, or have I just not been getting the notifications from Twitch? Let's look it up, shall we? Let's do the thing. Because you know, if you go to anybody's page and you click on schedule.
Hey, does anybody want coffee?
Look, months ago. 4 months. 4 months, Kate. Hey. Oh, I'm sorry for your loss. I didn't know you'd had a bereavement. Well, that's terrible, and I feel bad now. I know I didn't know, and I shouldn't feel bad, but I feel bad. You'll stream again soon. There's no rush. When the time is right, you'll know. Yeah, I sadly went through something similar a couple of years ago, and I wasn't even sure that I was going to come back to streaming, to be honest. I did actually feel like at the time that was it. My Twitch streaming days were done, and I was finished, and I wasn't going to be streaming anymore. I had a lot of things that I used to use. I had a lot of things that I used to use on stream that I got rid of. I gave to Goodwill. I thought, well, I'm never gonna be using these anymore. It's not gonna ever be back to how it was, and I'm not sure it'll ever be back to how it was because nothing's ever quite the same, is it? So yeah. If you need anything, if I can help, if I can do anything, you know how to reach me. Twitch whispers or DMs. If we're not already friends, just send me a friend request. But yeah, hope everybody's doing okay. Alrighty. I mean, that doesn't stop you guys going and following Kate, right? Because Kate does plan on streaming again in the future. And what you should do is, remember these notifications? What you want is the bell, not with the little star in it, okay? We're not doing that because that's the personalized option that never works. You click on it, don't do personalized. Always, it's a bit of a joke because it doesn't always notify you. Go live only for me is the one that's most reliable, okay? That's why, even though I put the small print in there, hey Kate, have you not streamed? I don't remember seeing it. Maybe Twitch didn't notify me. Usually, if you have go live only like this, it does tell you. That for me is the most reliable way of getting those notifications. So just did. Thank you, Eric. So everybody, go drop Kate that follow. All right. As you see, has fantastically fun streams. Now I don't think it's a shtick. I don't think it's a bit. And this is coming from Bit Gamey. what's funny is, and not funny to laugh at, but to laugh with, when you're in Kate's stream, one of the last streams I was in with Kate, right? Somebody created a clip and she's like, oh, nobody clipped that or something. And somebody did clip it. Might even been me. And she's like, well, now I don't know how to delete clips. I can't get rid of that. And so that clip is probably still there. And it just makes me chuckle. I like things that make me chuckle. As I've said before, sometimes laughter is the best medicine, unless you're actually sick, in which case, get some proper medicine. Yeah, I would delete them all if I could. I mean, joking aside, Kate, if you do need any advice, and I'm no expert, okay? I've been doing this Twitch thing for 5 years now, probably 4.5 years as an affiliate. So, you know, I'm not an expert, but I know a little bit. So if you do want any help with anything at all, streaming, deleting clips, changing stuff, adding stuff, IRL stuff, all right, if there's anything you need, I'll help if I can, if I'm able to at all. So I would appreciate any advice you have to offer. I know nothing. Yeah, so obviously, you know, streaming is a huge minefield. There's a lot to it, as any of the other streamers in here will tell you. But if you wanted to, I think we're already friends. I seem to remember we had some discourse on Discord. Yeah, if you've got any specific questions, just send me a message, and I will do what I can. Have you tried the voice activated? Yes, I was actually part of their testing team for that, Connix. I was one of the people that said, they sent out an email. They said, hey, would you be interested in...
Did you know that ghosts call their true love their ghoul friend?
I haven't heard that one before. Ghoul friend. I was actually part of the testing team at Twitch. They had a private Discord server where they had people testing it. And yeah, so I've kind of been on the automated clip thing from day one. And there were some changes they made to it. Originally, they didn't have captions, and then they did have captions, and then people wanted to turn off the captions. So they did receive a lot of good feedback from the community to bring us to where we are today. And basically, if you say the platform name and then clip this or clip that, either of those should do it. And it creates an automatic clip. But also, even if you don't say that, every time I finish the stream, it says, you've got this many auto clips, and I have to go through and look. Because what it does is it uses AI, I'm guessing, and it says, these were parts of your stream where there was high engagement. So like today, we had the treasure train. I'll be very surprised if I don't have any clips that got automatically created without me even saying anything from the treasure train. No word of a lie. Every day when the stream ends, I have to go through and look at my clips because there are between 10 and 15 clips that are created every stream. No word of a lie. Some of those are auto clips, and some of the auto clips are clips of when I go BRB, just because on the BRB screen I have clips of the channel. And so Twitch sees clips of the channel on my channel, which are obviously clip worthy, and then it goes, hey, I'm going to create an auto clip of this because it looks clippable. Of course it is, because it's clips. So a lot of the clips I have to delete after the stream, but there are a lot of clips that get taken. So apparently I can't say no, Connix. I say yes to everything. Twitch come in and they're like, oh, we're doing this. We're doing custom power-ups. Do you want to be part of the testing team? Sure, why not? So I was part of that testing team as well. So when you click on the redemptions and you see that there are the gigantifying emote, message effects, on-screen celebration that people have as the defaults. I also have blown to bits, hush now, and quit bugging me. Yeah, so you can actually spend extra bits past the normal standard power-ups and have some extra stuff as well. Yeah. Yeah, so it's this or that. Both of them work. Both of them worked during the testing phase. I'm not sure when they finally launched it to everybody, if they decided on one or the other, or if they both still work. Very cool. Yeah, it is pretty cool. I like being involved in new stuff. And like I say, apparently I can't say no. So if they come to me and say, do you want to be in this test? Yeah, sure. Well, wait, we haven't told you what it is yet. Yeah, sure. Count me in. Wait, what is it? Sounds more exhausting than helpful. I mean, everything's exhausting, right? Or is it, maybe that's just me? I didn't even know I had until I said it as a joke and then saw it after stream. It made a clip of that. Yeah, I mean, it's not perfect, you know. It tries to be. It tries to create the perfect cropping around the clip when you say it. It tries to analyze what just happened. It puts captions on, which I think you can now toggle off that you didn't used to be able to initially. But you know, it's like any automated system. It's not perfect. It tries to add captions. It created a clip for me the other day, and I said it had the word welcome in it, and it split it into 2 words. WELL space COME. It's not 2 words. Come on now. A word as commonly used as that on the platform, you should get that right. Mr. Brain, how are you doing? Welcome on in. It might come in handy for IRL when something cool happens quickly. Yeah. I mean, I think it definitely has its place. But I've never... Kate, that's my other platform. Come on now. Don't get cheeky on me. Good grief. Exactly. Anytime I see that expression, maybe we need something in chat. You know, I have these keyword triggers. You know, if someone types the word beans, someone types the word taco. You know, we have all these keyword triggers. Maybe if somebody says good grief, we need Charlie Brown, because that's what I always think of when anybody says that. Charlie Brown, good grief.
Twitch clip that bit Gum Duckelson.
Yeah. Hang on. What's the music? Speak up, Charlie. I mean, that's a terrible clip. That audio quality is awful. But you get my drift, right? We could get a good clip of him just saying good grief. Possibly. Thank you. Didn't really want very loud hats, if you don't mind. That's not really him saying good.
And there was much rejoicing.
Alright, well, I'll give that some thought. If there's not a good audio clip, then I can't create it. Is blown to bits a little broken? Didn't see anything trigger when I did it. Oh, you did it! So, there was actually... It's not until the latest version of StreamerBot, Connix, that they allow you the option to hook up the custom power-ups. Because what happened was Twitch didn't have the API endpoint. They didn't have anything open to refer to it. And then when they did, we were still running, when I created it originally, on an older version because there wasn't a stable newer version that included the endpoint. So, and then for some reason, every time I changed scenes, it started doing it, and I don't know why. So temporarily, I disabled the triggers. But let me put it back in. My apologies. I didn't see you'd used it, and let me show you what it should do. Let's see if it does actually work, shall we? So for now, I'll just put a test trigger in, see if it works. Here we go. Courtesy of Connix. Here we go.
Ribbit, 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 ribbit.
That was the perfect ribbit for it as well. What it's supposed to do, and what it stopped doing for some reason, other than obviously triggering when it should. Let me put the actual trigger back in. Custom power up. Here we go. And it's blown to bits. Okay. All right. So the trigger's back in place now. Hopefully it won't start triggering all over the place. What it's supposed to do is it's supposed to go boom, and there's supposed to be a black panel that comes up. All right.
Ribbit.
This panel here, that's supposed to come up at the end.
Ribbit.
But it's not for some reason. And I need to find out why it's not. I think what's happening is...
Ribbit, ribbit.
Does anybody remember the issues we had with pausing songs? Just a quick recap. In StreamerBot, when it tries to pause a song, if the song is already paused, by default it goes, all right, my work is done. I'm not going to carry on and do these other steps underneath because you tried to pause the song. It's already paused. I'm out. Okay. So what we did was we updated it. We put in some logic and we basically said, okay, if the song is already paused, don't pause it, but make sure you carry on with these other steps. Okay. So that's the issue we're having. So give me one moment. Let me start the music and let me try it again with the music playing just to confirm that is what it is. So now when we do the test, it should in fact not only go completely black, so look like everything's blown to bits, but it should mute my mic. So here we go. Let's try it again.
I thought I told you to turn that thing off! It's too late, and it's too loud!
Ahoo, 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 ahoo.
Yeah, I'll just be muted. That's fine.
A few moments later.
That's fine. Thank you.
Thank you, Dukesoft. And thank you, Entropic, for squashing me. It's much appreciated. Thank you for that.
Ribbit pack, ribbit pack, ribbit pack, ribbit pack.
All right, so I'm going to copy the sub action from Kells, because that's where we know it works. And then if I go back to Microsoft Tunt, click on that, and then paste sub action in there. Okay, and then we drag this up to the top. There we go. And then we delete the just pausing. Okay. All right, so it should work. It should work now, regardless of whether or not
Stay a while and listen.
The music is paused. Oh. Oh. Ow. Ouch. Ow. Ow. Thanks, Connix.
Huh?
So that's one of the redemptions that worked flawlessly on the previous PC. When Steve is twerking on my head on the block, when you see it go black, it's actually supposed to shake at that point, but it doesn't. Yeah. Mario Cat getting me in a spin. Cheesy grin. Oh, now I'm dizzy. Thanks. Thanks, Mario Cat. Doodle-doo-doo. Oh my gosh, thank you for the gift sub, Cornish. Elfie, how you doing? We had some very generous gifties this morning from Queen Corn and from lots of other people, and we had a treasure train. It was crazy up in here. Yeah, thanks for swinging by and thanking Queen Corn. Hope you're doing okay, Elfie. Hope everything's going well in the world. If you're not familiar with Elfie Beam, let me get you familiar up in here.
I kind of like the patchwork vibe sometimes, but I feel you.
Oh, Harold Halibut says at the top of that. I haven't thought about that game in a long time.
All right, give me your fruits. Oh yeah. Can I get anything else? Yes. All right.
Are you playing Harold Halibut at the moment? You're not already following Elfie Bean. When I click on Elfie's name, you can actually see like a filled in heart, which means I'm already following. But if you're not already following, then please, if you would. It's so good, and a friend and I swap PCs so I can stream it properly. Oh, nice. Yeah, I swapped PCs recently. I had an old potato PC that was really struggling to stream any games. And we played Still Wakes the Deep. I still love that game. And we could only get like 80% of the way through it just because my PC was so slow. And when the community kindly crowdfunded a new PC that I'm on now, Shoofly, and we went back to the game, I one-shotted it. This particular ledge that we couldn't get across because of how slow the PC was, as soon as I tried it on the new PC, boom, straight across, and then we finished the game. Crazy. But Harold Halibut, if I remember correctly, isn't that the game that they did like stop motion? There was a lot of like manual animation on that, if I remember correctly. Yeah, that's one of those games that I wanted to play. I saw all the trailers and everything, and I thought, I'm going to get that when it comes out. And then I forgot all about it. So, yeah, let's see. Harold. But Steam. $75. Maybe that's why I didn't. Maybe that's why I didn't get it. That's why are you screaming? And is it because you're plopping that you're screaming, Harrier Cat? And if that's the case, you might need some more fiber in your diet or something. I tried on the old rig, but folks couldn't see the materials and textures, so we started over. It's all stop motion. Yes. That is. I was thinking of the right one. Yeah. Yeah. What I'm going to do is, because I'm sure it probably goes on sale occasionally, and sometimes Steam has some really good sales. Well, you know it's a good game when they have the soundtrack as a separate purchase. I'm not logged in on my streaming browser. Let me come over here to the not streaming browser, Chrome, if you will, where I am logged in to the Steam store, and then click on Add to your wish list and follow. There we go. All right. It was free at one point, and that's when I grabbed it. Oh, man. I wonder if it goes free often. What is it? Is it Steam DB or something? Track Steam prices. Steam DB. Here we go. Search for Harold Halibut. Here we go. Price history. Okay. So lowest recorded price, $9.79. I guess that's lowest recorded price when it's not free, so when you actually pay something. $9.79 is a good deal, though. This is what I want. Price history US. Here we go. 72% off. Went down to $9.79. Yeah, so it seems like it has this 72% sale quite often. June 25th. July 16th. So it might almost be due another sale. Would be nice. Look, that was the lowest, and then it went lower. That was the lowest.
We're streaking! Come on!
All right, well, it's on my list now, so there we go. Who knows? Almost 16 stream streak. Put your clothes back on, Mr. Brain. There are other people present, I think. I think it was on GOG. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, also I'm in companies same as Berlin, same like Keymailer. We can get free keys for things sometimes. Harold Halibut. Okay, so there's the 72%. Still get it on GOG. Let me have a look while I think. See if it is on Keymailer, because maybe I can get a free key for it. Especially if you say to them, yes, of course I'm going to stream it, because it's good publicity. And usually in Chrome on my phone, I have Keymailer open because I quite often search for games to see if there are keys available. So Harold Halib. No products. Okay, so no free key. Maybe at some point it was a free with Amazon Prime dealie. You hit them up. Yeah, I do have Prime. I am a Prime subscriber. I have availed myself of the free Twitch sub. If people didn't know, you can actually. Do I have a Prime command? No, but you can actually use your one free Prime sub on Twitch for any channel you like. You have to renew it every month, so it doesn't auto renew like a regular paid subscription. But yeah, that's good to know. I've got it on my list now, so when it goes on sale again, I'll definitely keep an eye on it. But yeah, I hadn't thought about that game in a while. So one of the latest games that I found very interesting, I did add to my wish list, but then I can't remember what it was called. Should I look at my wish list? I don't think I have that many games on my wish list. And then I'll be able to show you because it's very impressive. It's a very clever mechanic. Why does it only show 3 games on my wish list on my phone? Big game is wish list. I have more than 3 games on my wish list. They're the 3 I added recently. How do I get to the other games? Discount, all with discount. Options. Why is it only showing me 3? It's weird. Let me check on here. On streaming browser. No. Why don't they make it easy on Steam just to view your wish list? Is that? Oh, here we go. Wish list 97. I have 97 games, but on the iOS app, it thinks I have 3 games. All right, so let me just have a quick whiz down here, and then I'll know the title as soon as I see it. Any minute. Oh, look, there's the Unwanted War. Yeah, any minute I'm going to be able to tell you. Oh, look, Clomper. I'm going to be able to tell you. Oh, look, Captain Crab's A Slimy Adventure. No, focus. Come on, you're looking for a particular game. Scrolling. Do. Oh, look, the Mail Room. Look, Rocky. No, keep going. Recur. Has anybody heard of Recur? I saw the trailer on YouTube months and months ago. Recur has a very fascinating mechanic. All right, it's I believe it's a German team. Developer Kaleidos Cube. This game, when you never, but I'll have to check it out now. Onyx, watch this. Watch this as a mechanic. All right. Reverse the apocalypse. You play the game. If you get through to the part of the game and you're like, wait, I can't go any further, you can rewind back in the game to where you were and do it differently. And then different things happen based on what you do. It's crazy. I can only imagine how much work it would take to create a single level in this game. Release date to be announced. So no release date yet, but definitely get this added to your wish list. Here we go. Now that's the trailer, but I think it's this one here. This shows you the mechanic in process. Oh, everything going backwards. One zip line, look. Now it's gone. You can't get any further. We can't attack the other guy. There's no crowbar. But the other guy got away. And now watch. A fantastic mechanic. I'm really excited for this. There's not many games that I'm excited for when they come out, outside of the community, of course. Yeah, but I don't know how the development's going on this. PC Gamer Most Wanted 2025. I mean, crazy. Larian Games makes my head spin with all the different branches they have in their games. Wait, I missed which clip it did of me. Missed which clip it did. Get the music back on. Is this time traveling puzzle solving similar to Braid? Yeah, but with Braid you press a button to rewind time. This is like a super hot where you can walk back in time maybe. Yeah, so I think with Braid, if I remember rightly, and I know it's been a hot minute since Braid came out, I think can't you like rewind and then just go a different way? I don't think in Braid you can like change the position of things and affect the outcome, can you? Or maybe I just don't, maybe I'm misremembering. But from my memory anyway, this is the first time I've seen this kind of mechanic employed. Crazy good. Also, I can't remember. Yeah. I mean, even if Braid was like that, I think Braid was 2D, right? This is 3D. Thank you, Lodot. Appreciate that. It's one of the first games that come to mind when I see time travel stuff. That super hot on Prince of Persia. Yes, I didn't realise it was in Prince of Persia, to be honest, and I am familiar with that game. Was it in the original Prince of Persia or the one they brought out recently? They did like was it a remake of it? I think Berlin even played it on stream. Ninja Gloppy in the house. How are you doing? My favourite Rocket League player. Welcome on in. You know Ninja Gloppy, right? No? This is Ninja Gloppy's stream. Here it is. Not only does he play Rocket League, but he has modding for it as well. If you've ever heard of crowd control.
My life flashed before my eyes right there.
Hold up. Hold up. Steve! See, it shouldn't go black. It should be shaking. It should be shaking me, but the shader's not working at the moment. Thanks.
Huh?
You won, Lodot. There's no ahooing here. No ahooing. Yeah. How are you doing, Ninja? Are you doing good? Is married life treating you well? Have you been having some fun with the meteor shower and all the stuff going on over our heads lately? You know, during the meteor shower, I saw one meteor. Just one. It's my first ever meteor, probably my last, that I've seen. Yeah. I'm ahooing the lack of shaking. Yeah, I don't understand it, Lodot. I've actually reinstalled the shaking shader, and it's still not working. So I'm thinking that the shader just might not work with the latest versions of OBS. Probably needs updating. And if that's the case, then not much I can do about it. Was it showering? The meteor was showering, yeah. Not singing in the shower like Bardi does, but yeah, it was definitely showering at the time. Is the Minecraft thing and other stuff like a Stream Elements or similar plugin? I've yet to check how all that stuff and things like sound alerts work. All in good time. Most of what you see on this stream, Connix, is controlled by StreamerBot. Yeah, let me see if I can get... I think it's just streamer.bot. Yeah, there's the website for it. If anybody wants to enhance their stream, I'd highly encourage you checking out StreamerBot. Now, a lot of StreamerBot is driven by actions and sub-actions, as in like drag and drop and putting things in place. It's a bot for accompanying Twitch and OBS. I mean, it has all the connections in it. So if you want to say, hey, if someone does this redemption, do this. Okay, so it links into Twitch like that. Also, it can link into OBS and say, okay, so this just happened. So let me enable this source in OBS and let me disable this source. So for example, when somebody has a triple-digit watch streak that they post in the stream, you can detect that with StreamerBot and say, okay, someone just posted a triple-digit watch streak. Now what do you want to do? Now we're going to show the video of the naked man running through the supermarket. Okay, what do you want to do when the video's finished? Then we want to hide it. Anything else you want to do while the video's playing? Yes, I want to mute the mic because I don't want the streamer talking over the video. Okay, so anything else at the end of the video? Yeah, we want to unmute the mic so we can hear them again. So all of that, it can be a big learning curve, but also it's so powerful because not only can you use the built-in actions and sub-actions, which can take care of a lot of it for you, but since you already know C#, you can actually have code blocks that you can run as well. So yeah, everything you can do with actions and sub-actions, you can also do with code blocks with C# inside it. So I'll have to check it out when I hopefully get a little more serious, consistent with streaming. Do you use 7TV2? I don't really use the 7TV, the Beta TTV, whatever it is. Yeah, I mean, you can use those. You can accommodate for those and detect for those and stuff in StreamerBot, but I don't really do much. Customize with C# so that could be a bit of fun and an interesting learning experience. Yeah, so for example, when I start the stream every day, I have some C# code that detects what day of the week it is, and then it will set the stream title based on the day. So if I stream on Monday, we'll have a stream title, something to do on Monday. If I don't stream again until Thursday, it'll detect the day of the week as being Thursday and then change the title to that. You can change the title. You can automatically change the category that you're streaming in. So if you have a particular scene in OBS, for example, that you always stream a certain game, you can set it so it automatically changes the category to that game for you when you switch to it. It's a super cool setup utility. I mean, there's so much to it. I wrote a whole trivia game in StreamerBot for a friend. See, Ecliptic knows how powerful it can be. And when you look at my custom power-ups, when you look at my redemptions, in fact, let's check the blown to bits again. See if it works this time now that we've put the music pause thing in.
Silenzio Bruno.
And that's all StreamerBot related. So StreamerBot tells the animation for the dynamite to play. StreamerBot uses a filter then to move it up to the middle of the screen wherever I want it. Then it explodes. When it's finished, StreamerBot hides it, and before and after it mutes and unmutes the mic as well. So yeah, it's very powerful. There also is a learning curve. I think people learn at different rates, right? And different ways. So there are videos on YouTube for implementing StreamerBot into your stream. So that might be one of the best places to start. Yeah, there's also a sole developer, not unlike Irish John Games with Rise of Piracy. There's a solo developer called Nate that works on it. The only income he gets is from Patreon. So while most people just get it for free, use it for free, he never sees a penny. I actually subscribe to him on Patreon. There's different tiers you can subscribe at. I just subscribe at the basic tier, but the higher up you subscribe to him on Patreon, the more benefits you get. So like, I think in the next tier up from the one that I subscribe at, you can get access to the beta releases before they're publicly available. And if I was on that tier, I would be able to get releases before they're made public, and then people wouldn't have had to wait so long for things like the custom power-up links, that kind of stuff. So, actually, remember we put Silencio Bruno in. I don't remember if you guys hear that or not, or if that's just in my ear. But any time that the microphone gets muted, I hear Silencio Bruno in my ear. And then that tells me that the mic's been muted in case it gets muted accidentally. You hear it, yeah. So I think what we did, and it's been a while since we set this up, I think I created 2 mutes, one for me and one for you. And I think I need to switch out. If we have a look at the TNT one. TNT. So we go in here and it just does. Where's the... So it does action mute mic. So I created the original mute mic, actually says Silencio Bruno. And there's also one called mute mic action called, which I need to switch it to. Because I don't want it to be muted all the time. Let's have a look. Action called. Okay. So now if we do it again. Oh my, Harry Cat. If we do it again, Ecliptic, you shouldn't hear it this time. So let's do a quick test. Do it again. And this time it should still mute my mic, but it won't do the Silencio Bruno thing, allegedly. Of course, it's on cooldown now. So let me call it directly from here. Here we go. For some reason, it's not unmuting the mic. It's not the silly pause again, is it? No, we've got that in place. Only pauses the song if it's not already paused. Does that, delays that, does that, delays that, does that, and then plays the song and then unmute the mic. Maybe we need to unmute mic. New Blue Yeti. Oh, wait. We did some purging yesterday. I might have deleted something. Might actually affect the muting and unmuting. Okay. Right. I don't think we deleted the nested scene with Mike. I hope I didn't anyway. No, I didn't. It should still work. Okay, so that's weird then. Let's do it. Let's do it again. Now I've moved the mute mic above playing the song again. Let's see if that works. All right, one more test. Okay, that worked. Did unmute the mic again. Pepperoni pizza in the house, making me hungry. It's 1:30 p.m. and I haven't had lunch yet. Yeah, I'm a little bit hungry. How you doing, Pepperoni? Welcome in. Interesting how Blown to Bits shows the icon for channel point redeems for now and not bits. Wait, what? Interesting how Blown to Bits shows the icon for channel point. Oh, okay. Actually, it doesn't, or it doesn't in OBS for me anyway. So all of the power-ups show the diamond before the number, which is the bits. If you scroll down to the redemptions, you'll see before the number for the redemptions, I have a little cog, as it's a steampunk style. So the redemption icon should be different to those that show for power-ups. Maybe that's just for me. There's three, one for your, one as a redeem, and one as an emergency command thing. Yeah. The command mute mic is just for certain people, but it still calls the mute mic action. So yeah, the muting part does look like it's two parts, but it's just a single part. But yes, three separate elements, if you will. I'm good. I got into Nottingham Trent University, so I'm happy. Let's get some hype up in here, please. And some dancing emotes and whatever else you want so we can celebrate Pepperoni Pizza getting into uni. There we go. Mr. Brain, are you not allowed to use your own emotes? Why am I seeing text? Did you forget to subscribe to your own channel? Wait, what? SR unethical. Was that supposed to be a command, Lodot? Ah, there we go. Okay. And also, let's celebrate Lodot making dumplings. Yay! Yay! Are they potato dumplings? Because I know there's two different types of dumplings. And I only like one of the types, and I can't remember which one it is that I like. But I remember there's two types of dumplings. I think potato dumplings, and then there's like the doughy ones. I think it's the doughy ones I like. I can't stop typing it. Oh, we've got two song requests again. Let's go ahead and remove one of the duplicates. Remove from queue. Okay. Alrighty. Nottingham Trent University. So what are you going to be studying, Pepperoni Pizza? I mean, you don't have to tell us. We're not prying, but what will you actually be studying if you want to tell us at uni? Chicken and langoustine. You're so fancy, Lodog. No, couldn't just be potato dumpling. Chicken and langoustine. Wildlife conservation. I think that needs some applause. Put in here. Yeah, conserving of the wildlife. We were talking earlier about Casey Snowout wanting to become a partner so that she could highlight the plight of vaquita, save the vaquita. So, yeah. We also have Shark Geek, who does a lot of wildlife conservation. So, yeah. Good stuff. Good stuff indeed. Got the opportunity to study in Canada, but that's pretty scary. We actually have some people in here at the moment. One of them just responded. Yogurt Garrel actually is in Canada. We have Fresh Meat 911 also in Canada. Dark Muppeteer, with so many people in the community are in Canada. So what's the scary part? The studying in another country? There you go, you see? Yogurt Garrel will get the kettle on, make you a cup of tea. Here we go. See, you're already being welcomed with open arms before you've even got your passport sorted out. Moving, probably. Do you actually have to move as such, though? I don't know. Maybe if it was like a temporary study visa or something. Just don't go to the middle of the country. Okay, well, there you go. You heard it here first. You have a warning from the Canadian supermodel herself, Yogurt Garrel. Don't go to the middle of the country. So when you look at it on the map, you look in the middle, don't go to that part. Yeah, staying in another country. Yeah, it can be daunting, especially if, you know, you're moving there and you don't really know anybody other than Yogurt Garrel that's there. It can be very difficult to go outside your comfort zone. You know, some people are like, oh, another country, that's exciting. Yeah, I'm going to meet new people and find out new things and, you know, use different currency. And, you know, it's French Canadian. So, you know, I might learn a bit of French as well. Other people are like, why would I want to do that? I'm quite happy just here. You know, I know people. I know where I'm going. I'm never going to lose my way. You know, I totally get it. Yeah. Don't think you get much choice. Are there bears? In some rural areas, but they aren't near any big city. Yeah, so Yogurt Garrel, if you want to drop a follow, Pepperoni Pizza, Yogurt Garrel often goes and does IRL streams, walking through the woods and stuff, so you can see the scenery in Canada land. So, yeah. Freshy doesn't really do, Fresh Meat 911 is in Canada, doesn't really do IRL streams. So, yeah, he's usually playing video games and working in Excel and Unity and stuff. But Yogurt Garrel often goes outside and touches grass, so we don't have to.
There's a frog right there.
There, look. An IRL stream in Canada.
It's terrible now, too. There we go.
From 3 weeks ago.
Do something, frog.
That's a recent clip.
I knew there were frogs out here, but that's so funny. When they stand still, they look like rocks. There is another one. It's right there. There's two of them.
I was one of the students feeling exchange students. Isn't that illegal? Why were you feeling exchange students, Lodog?
Where did you go?
Consensual, I hope.
Are you watching us?
Feel welcome, and with any questions, I'm guessing you'll have that. We saw a deer last IRL stream.
Frogs in motion before.
Never really know what you're going to see.
That was a very good one.
The middle is just flat farmland forever.
That's so funny.
That's pretty cool. I mean, Yogurt Garrel is a big lover of birds as well. You often see birds in the clips. I mean, Probably be rude to not get another clip.
It's moving so fast I can barely keep up. I can barely keep up. Oh
I'll rest my
God.
case.
There's 2 of them! What?
I mean, that could be Abington Park, right?
That was such a cool shot. All of a sudden there was just 2 of them.
Could be the lake at Abington Park. See? Not so different. It's not so scary. That was cool to get. Yeah. So I would definitely recommend following Canadian supermodel that is Yoga Garrel. And yeah, hopefully things will become less scary. For those that don't know, Pepperoni Pizza is actually one of my family members. It's true. Yes, thank you everybody for being welcoming, making things less scary with a possible move to Canadialand. I missed it. What kind of bird was it? Yogurt. What kind of bird was that? I was too busy getting hyped. It was a big flappy bird. I know that, Shark Geek. And we're just talking about Shark Geek as well because Pepperoni Pizza got accepted into uni, Shark Geek. And what are they doing? Wildlife conservation. Yep. And I said, hey, I know a Shark Geek that does wildlife conservation stuff. So, yeah. Go. And Shark Geek actually goes on dives and stuff, dives with the sharks. And I'm not saying we're going to get a clip of that, because we might not. We might get an indoor clip of Shark Geek, but here we go. Clip
for the follow. How you doing?
Look.
Welcome in. I wanted to go there to show people that if we actually take care of our Florida waterways, that's what they can look like. It's pretty amazing.
See, conservation.
And Piero.
This was clipped by me, apparently.
Uh-oh. Did I just get followed by it? I hope not. No, I didn't. What the heck is going on? Oh my goodness. I thought I was getting followed by it. I literally just had my computer crash. How funny. Science, welcome in. I apologize for interrupting you earlier, but...
Welcome in, Science. Is this an advert for StreamerBot? I mean, Connix expressed an interest in wanting to know about whatever bot it is that is used on this stream, and, you know, the cool kids use, so I was telling him about StreamerBot. Yeah. Is that how the username came about? For Shark Geek? Yeah, because he's interested in everything shark related, and also does metal music as well, no less. Yeah. So, on that note, we have TNT working again now. Just one final test, just to make sure.
You can't handle the truth.
There it is, and the mic comes back again. Excellent. Job done, all fixed. So let's close that out, because apparently some people get offended when you try and steer people in the right direction and try to help them with their stream. So let me close that out. All right. How's your day going, Berlin? Are you having a good one? You do also have to get chosen to go to Canada, so I might not even qualify. Ah, okay. Blah, 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 blah. Yoga, do you remember what bird it was that we just saw in that clip where one turned into 2 and there were 2 big flappy birds? I'm not going to go with albatross because I don't think they were albatrosses, but Shark Geek was asking which birds they were. Blue herons, there you go. That sounds much more sensible than an albatross or a pterodactyl. Blue herons, Shark Geek, we got you sorted out. There we go. Alrighty. Well, not a huge amount of game dev today. But I think I might call it at this point. Yeah, I have some other stuff to do, some IRL stuff to do, and with this new promotion for 2 months of Audible Premium, I need to create something. I need to create an Audible command. Easy for me to say, an Audible command for the stream, so we can promote this offer the next 2 weeks. All right, but people have been mightily generous today, and we did have the train. And I know Winsing was a lone wolf voice in the wild, if you will, saying let's do a random duck giveaway. But I think we'll do it on Monday, just because I kind of need to run now. It takes a while to do a giveaway. And what level did we get to? Scroll back just so we know. It was a level 5, 83%. All right. So we completed 4 levels. So that's 4 stickers to give away on Monday. Okay. I'm sure somebody will remember, right? If I don't, somebody will remind me. They'll be like, hey, don't forget, sticker giveaway, 4 stickers. And I'll be like, okay, thanks for the reminder. All right, we'll do it on Monday. And hopefully by then, I'll actually have the new packs of stickers. These packs with more custom ducks in that people can choose from. Yeah. And I think I'll probably not have so many, because before we had like 3 A4 sheets. I think there was almost 100 stickers. And when you put them on, people are like, whoa. So we're probably just going to have 1 sheet and then work through those. And yeah, see how it goes. All right. Well, I'm going to do a quick run to the restroom. And then when I come back, we'll see if we can do a wind down and see if we can find a raid target. And in the meantime, you get to watch some hilarious clips of the channel. I shall be right back.
Silenzio Bruno. Oh no, the heartbeat. Oh no. Oh.
I might just be talking about somebody fishing and going, okay, holding somebody's rod. You just clip it and that'll be it. All right. I'm going to put a hold on your tickle pickle for now, Turgus, if you don't mind. Science is a porn for Jeff Bezos and DJ Clant. I mean, I can neither confirm. I'm not grumpy. Who said I was grumpy? If I was grumpy, I wouldn't let people stare at my stuff, Scully. I'm just putting that out there. Blue on one side, orange on the other, and if you try not to lash yourself in the eye when it automatically expands, sweet Jesus. Off. Do we need to turn it on before we put it in the slot? Satan's Panties TV. Why have I heard that name before? I feel I've not watched that. What was that song Malcolm Myers used to sing? Bring me sunshine all the while.
Thank you, David. You're squashing me down. Squashing me to the tiny squishiest me. Hello! Oh no! Let me back! Let me up! What? What are you doing, elephant? What is going on right now? The elephant has gone rogue.
Alrighty. Blah blah blah. Blah blah. Blah, 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 blah. 4 stickers. Yes, on Monday we're going to do a giveaway with 4 stickers because we completed 4 levels of a hype train. So the onus is on me now. Take these 2 packs of new stickers and get them onto a sheet and get it scanned in and show it on the hype train raffle giveaway for Monday. Respectfully, I will not remember stickers because I'm here for you, not for stickers. Well, as nice as that is, Berlin, also I like to, do the things that I'm supposed to do, and I like to show my appreciation by giving away stickers or hype trains. I mean, you could also, I know you like to have unique content, but you could also try it if you wanted, Berlin. When you have like hype trains on your stream, you could give away stickers as well. Maybe even magnets, maybe pins. It's just a thought. I don't, I'm not your mom. I can't tell you what to do, but yeah, we never need it. I'm grateful. I know you don't need it, but I like to give it. Let's say it's for me then instead of for you guys. All right. I like to give back. I like to be thankful that these things happen, and I still don't really understand how they happen. But says the guy trying to wallpaper everyone's home with stickers. Maybe even something cool that's science related, like a bug. Do you know, Berlin, all the good ideas are coming out today. Yeah, maybe a 50 squillion year old piece of amber you could give away. That would be insane. Yeah. I can never express how grateful I am for you. That's exactly how I feel. And that's why, even though I give stickers away, send them anywhere in the world, or when we have hype trains, it still doesn't feel like it's enough, I don't know. I am very appreciative. I really don't understand. I'm not sure I'll ever understand why people show up. I like to think that I'm entertaining. I know we have some fun. We have some jabs. There's you're doing some game dev. That's original because we don't always manage to fit it in. Not unlike today. Yeah. You know what? 3 hours and 46 minutes have just flown by because you guys are such fun to be with. Yeah. I enjoy spending time with you. I get disappointed when I can't spend time with you for whatever reason. If I miss a day, like on Sundays, I'm like looking on Twitch to see who's streaming so I can touch base with you guys, even if I'm not streaming. I don't mean it to sound needy or dependable, but guys are my online family. And anyway, I'm not crying, you're crying. Because you're truly a good person, you provide a light in a dark, sad world by being you, regardless of game dev or not. I mean, that's how I feel about you, Berlin. Besto friendo. When you're not streaming, I'm a little bit sad. I'm not going to lie. If there's a day where you either didn't meet your sub goal, so you don't do 7 days, or there's a day where you're sick or something, IRL where you can't stream, I'm like, what am I supposed to do now of an evening? Watch TV? Talk to people? I mean, joking aside, there really are some fantastic people. I love that it's a close-knit enough community that I know the vast majority of people that are in here. I know that you all are good people. I know that you show up to represent. And if you're streamers, I try to return the favor and show up in your streams. But, as Berlin will tell you, when you stream 6 days a week, and sometimes 7 for Berlin, it does make it challenging to get to other people's streams because stuff that you can't do because you're streaming and you need to do in your spare time doesn't necessarily easily or make it easy for you to show up in other people's streams. So just know that I try my best. I have notifications on. When I see that you guys go live, what also makes it more of a challenge sometimes is if I can't get there because I'm not home, or, if I'm home but I'm not at my desk here, I'm in the living room on my phone. You all know what the Twitch app's like, right? You can basically access one stream. So, I might be in Berlin's stream for a while and trying to be engaging there and use the redemptions. and then Nerduino will go live, and I'm like, okay, well let me hop over and check out what Nerduino's up to. And it's a bit like a pinball. You find yourself bouncing between people's streams. Oh, Shark Geek just went live. Oh, Ninja Gloppy went live. You know, I try and be supportive to as many people as I can, and then before you know it, Mr. Brain goes live, and I'm like, not because Mr. Brain's gone live, but more friends of the community that I need to bounce between the streams. So I never expect streamer frames. Should we try that again? I never expect streamer friends to be in my stream. It's just great to say hi whenever I happen to find them. I know, and there's levels of engagement as well, right? Sometimes I might join a stream, like I joined Dartmouth Batir's stream yesterday, and I'm like, hi, I got first in your channel, good to see you, but I've got to lurk because I'm doing IRL stuff and just literally cannot be present and engaging in the stream. I like to say that. Other times, I'll go to Balint's stream. I always try and get there for when he starts streaming, assuming that my Twitch notification tells me, which it doesn't always, and I like to say hi. And then Balint's off doing his thing, greeting everybody in the channel, doing the prediction, greeting all the raiders, and doing all his thing. And so at that time, I might not necessarily be there for that. I'm off. If I'm on my phone, I'm off in another channel that I just saw another friendo went live and doing that. Like, we were streaming right now, and I got a go live notification for Irish John Games, who we're probably going to raid into today, to be honest. I saw that he went live. Did we do a shout out today for Jern? I'm not sure if we did. So let's do one anyway before we head on over there. There we go. The Irish Hearthrob.
Somebody take the fucking mouse and keyboard off him. Oh, please, no more. I was grand at the start. You keep fucking doing that.
There it is. Alrighty. So that's the kind of hilarity, that's the kind of fun stream that we're going to be heading over to today. Let me just fire it up and make sure Journey's live. I believe he is. There he is. He is live. Okay. And he just got raided, apparently, by Joanna, Sorcery Story. We know Joanna, right? Let's do a shout out for Joanna before we head over there. In fact, let's do a couple of shout outs because I was in somebody's stream earlier, right before this stream, and that was in fact Layla Codes It. You might remember Layla was in here a couple of streams a while ago. We raided over there one time. Took a year off. Recently came back.
Here he is.
There she is.
The clippy fingers coming in. So does that mean that if you're on your phone that you can't do clips? Is that it? The clippy fingers are out of action. What
clippy fingers are out of action?
Okay, are we live?
And from Layla, who's a Unity dev, over to Joanna, who's a Godot dev. There we go. All the devs, all the support. So let's head on over to the ending scene now. And don't forget, I'm back tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow, 8 a.m. So a little bit earlier. I'll show Balint the schedule because he loves to see it. So yeah, 10 a.m. during the week. But 8 a.m. tomorrow, I'm going to be working on trying to finish Devil May Cry 5. It was a kind gifty on the Steam store from our good friend Balint. Yeah. So I'll be back tomorrow morning. Balint is going to be on later today. Is it 9 Mountain Time, Balint? 8 p.m. Central Time, I believe. I think he's going to be on. Yeah, go drop a follow to all these good people. Make sure your notifications are set to go live only if you want them to work. And you'll get to find out when they go live. Yeah. 9 Eastern, not Matt. Time zones are challenging, Mr. Brain. Thank you. 9 Eastern. Oh, where Mountain came. I don't think I even know anybody in Mountain Time. Anyway, speaking of mountain, let's climb a mountain now and see if we can find Irish John Games at the top. So, This is the lovely ending scene. There's the lovely stream schedule I have. 6 days. Even the good Lord rested on the 7th. So 8 a.m. tomorrow, we're going to be back. Thank you to Bardi and Freshy for our lovely raids today. Thank you to the mods, as always, for keeping us safe, injecting some frivolity, some brevity into the proceedings. And one of the mods we're actually heading over to. It is a channel intended for mature audiences, so just a heads up. Entropic, always a pleasure. Howdy. Have a fantastic weekend if I don't see you tomorrow. But I'll be here, 8 a.m. sharp. Well, sharpish, depending on if I get out of bed. My alarm goes off at 7 on a Saturday. Can you believe that? Gets up voluntarily early on a weekend. I guess just me. Alright, so I'll be here 8 a.m. firing up Devil May Cry 5. Hopefully you can join me. Connix, always a pleasure. Everybody follow Connix. Fantastic streamer, great human, and another Irish game dev, not unlike Irish John Games. Two Irish heartthrobs, if you will. So we're going to head over and see what Jaren is up to today. I'm going to guess probably something to do with Rise of Piracy, because there's all the blurb, Jaren. Okay, and if you missed the raid messages, there we go. First one is for subscribers. Second one is for non-subscribers. You don't have access to the emotes. And yeah, even though it says we worked on Duck Hooker, we kind of didn't, but you know, we can do that next week. Alrighty, everybody. Pies of Rye Russie. That's right, Shaggy. We're heading over there now. And have a great weekend if I don't see you tomorrow. And I'll catch up with you next week sometime. All right, bye.